The following stream contains mature content and subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised. Good evening and welcome to McStabber Studios for Dust We Are. Tonight, we're doing a series of intermissions, which are going to be small group scenes that have a little bit more of an extended time. It's a way for you to get a glimpse into events between the seasons in a way that we wouldn't have been able to do live due to time constraints. Please, enjoy. For this intermission scene, I am, of course, the storyteller, Shanky McStabber.
And I'm Judy Von Esch playing Luella Blackburn, your Ventrue.
You finally managed to get that meeting you've been trying to get with Alan Sovereign. He's asked you to meet him tonight at 10 p.m. at City Hall, of all places. He's given you an office number in City Hall, but it's City Hall, which is odd for a business, but it's Alan Sovereign.
She's there early and waiting, reading a book.
Okay. Are you out? Well, you go up to the door. It's open. It shouldn't be at this hour, but it is. So you wait outside the office that he gave you?
Mm-hmm.
And you get eyeballs from several guards as they walk by. The night cleaning, the janitors give you an eyeball, but they just kind of look you up and down and look at the door you're in front of, and then they just kind of walk off. Like they're used to people sometimes being outside this particular door. There's no nameplate on the door. It's just an office number. But at about 9:50, a man comes in. To be generous to him is to call him weasel-faced. That's being generous. Pinched features, keen kind of gray eyes. He's got a weaselly look just about him. No chin, just straight neck to mouth kind of a thing. Got a bit of a comb over going with what little hair he has left on top, but he's wearing a very nice suit. You instantly are getting either accountant vibes or con man vibes. Actually, if he tried to tell you to open up a monorail, you would not be shocked.
And just for clarification, the book she's reading is Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen.
Okay. Well, as he comes down, yes, you're a bit early. You, I assume, would be Luella Blackburn, correct?
Yes, Mr. Sovereign. How are you doing this evening?
I am doing as well as I can. Please wait outside here for a minute. I will call you in shortly.
Of course.
And he pulls out a set of keys and opens the door, goes in and closes it behind him. And you can hear rustling around in the room. That goes on for a few more minutes before he opens up the door and pokes his head out. Yes, you can come on in and have a seat with me.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And when you step into the office, there's a desk. There's a rather uncomfortable looking chair for you to sit in. There are papers stacked all over the place. They are stacked on bookcases. They are stacked on filing cabinets. They are stacked on a desk. It seems like, though, every single one of them has had a slightly oversized piece of paper laid on top and then something laid on top of that to keep the paper from moving. His getting ready for you apparently was hiding everything he had set up in this office with covers over it.
And she's noticing everything due to her alertness.
Please have a seat. I was told by Horatio that you had some business to discuss with me.
Indeed, I did. Go ahead, please.
Oh, I assume the business is going to be property related, considering you're coming to me, and that is my bailiwick around here.
Of course. I have several places I would like to actually start a business. And being that you and Mr. Ballard hold, shall we say, the keys to the city on businesses, well, it's only appropriate that I speak to you before I do anything else.
That is wise, I will tell you. It sure cuts down on difficulties.
Very much so.
So, what kind of business are you planning to open?
It's a two-way front. Computer cafe with a side business of computers, as in repair and other things that we can always turn around and help with. Upgrades. Anything that deals with, new and evolving technology. But the quieter part, I won't say out loud to all of our customers, is information.
So this is going to be connected to the internet. So you're going to need places that you can get appropriate service for the phone lines, to get banks of phones in there to give you connection points. I don't think financially it would behoove you to try to put in a T1. I suppose you could try ISDN. It's rather expensive unless you really have the extra money on hand.
Oh, I've handled the financials already. But a T1 would be perfect, actually.
Yeah, I doubt that will happen. Unless you have IBM's level of money, or Ballard himself, I doubt you'll be able to get one of those put in yet.
I've acquired a loan that's quite substantial.
It's not the loan that'll get you. It'll be the monthly operating costs. It will vastly exceed anything you'll make on the business. Even Loden hasn't set up his T1 for his connections. I believe Ballard has one with his Ballard Industries, but only on the corporate side, on the corporate headquarters.
Interesting. What do they have around the loop?
Around the loop, most of them are using ISDN.
Fine, I'll use that then.
We'll get a couple set in. You can set it up however you like. I don't know enough about how they split it, but I know they can set it so that they don't share all on one. So do you have an idea of where you'd like these properties to be?
And she'll actually go into her messenger bag, pull out 3 different locations, one being in the loop, one by just above the river, closer to one of the universities, and then one in the south part, again, closer to one of the universities, but it's all tied together within about, I would say about 6-7 blocks. To not only get both the university crowds, but also get the financial area within the loop.
Yes, the one down more southern. That property is fine. The one you're looking at inside the loop, that one could prove to be a little more difficult to get you. That current property is owned by Lawrence Ballard. Now, I'm more than willing to negotiate the property out from under him.
At what cost?
Well, if I don't tell him that you're going to use it for your business, I can get it cheap. I'm not going to sell it to you outright. You'll have to sign a standard lease.
Naturally. I would never expect you to sell it to me outright.
For that particular property, 6% of gross. And for that, I will only ask for 3% of gross for the other two. Each.
For the other two?
So 12% gross total as the incentive for me to do this.
Well, if you were talking 12, then I wouldn't be able to do all of the things I'm looking at doing. I would offer at least 8 because of the information I'm looking to gather, and you would get the first information for your businesses and any real estate that I could find out in all of Chicago, not just the Loop. Most things happen in the Loop and then go through the internet, through an email. Can you sift through all the email? I'm sure I can definitely get some college kids high on caffeine to handle that.
Your funding, I assume it's through Amanda?
It is.
8, you say?
Unless you prefer to go down to 5 and I give you almost exclusive rights to any information, but I would settle on 7.
No, I think I'd rather go with 8 on that and a boon that you can owe me.
And which kind of boon would that be?
Oh, it wouldn't be anything too major. It'll probably be something easily handled. I wouldn't dare to say a minor boon. I don't really deal in those, but I would make sure it wasn't anything too onerous.
Too onerous? Pray tell, how close would you go to onerous?
Well, I don't know what I need from you yet, but it would be handy to have a favor owed, considering right now you are in Loden's good graces.
Which I hope to continue to be.
Oh, I'm sure you will be. I don't know exactly what I'll need. I do know at some point I will need your assistance, but when is the question?
Well, I'm good for it for a while. Unless you'd go to, I don't know, 6 or 7 and 2 boons, plus maybe a good word to my sire, which I know for a fact, with him on the Eastern Seaboard doing what he's doing, he may need some of your services if he decides to come to the Midwest.
Well, I don't need that part. If he comes this direction, he'll have no choice but to use my services. That is the beauty of, well, what I do for a living.
But I could get you a better deal with him.
Oh, he'll
is what
deal.
I'm saying.
One way or another. You don't do anything in Chicago without coming through either myself or my sire. But
Fair.
I tell you what. You want to cut it back. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that Horatio, being the petty fat bastard that he is, has decided he's going to favor you more based on how much you can cut the deal between me and you. Am I correct in my guess?
You're correct in your guess, and I only said to a certain extent because you hold the other pieces of the strings, and I can't cut back as far as anything could be. But I am turning around to making sure that you both get information upon your sectors and what you need first off.
Hmm.
So anything what flows between my ears about anything real estate would definitely go to you first. Anything that has his sectors in it would go to him, unless you want to turn around and cut a deal so that you got both first.
No, I think I'd rather play a game with him. How about this?
Hmm.
I will take the 5%, and you owe me a major boon and a minor boon. And you can tell him that you cut me to the bone. It'll be our private joke.
I would never consider cutting you to a bone, sir. You hold all the cards.
But you can claim it at least. It'll give you status in his eyes, and we'll both know the truth, which means we'll both know that we actually planned together to get one over on him. It'll be so delicious when it finally comes out.
Oh, but would you make sure that it didn't come out from me and that hopefully I'm still seen in a good light?
Oh, you would be. These are the games we play. You'll find that I think he would think less of both of us if we didn't manage to attempt at least to pull the wool over his eyes. It would take a lot of wool, I assume, but I do enjoy the game with him.
Far be it from me. I'm sure you've heard of David Mamet. He wrote a lovely line. Old age and treachery always seems to be youth and exuberance. And I'm not trying to be overly exuberant, though I do know I'm young.
And then do we have a deal?
Yes.
Perfect. I will have my people send you over the leasing agreements, boilerplate contract, normal stuff. Uh,
Indeed.
I would get you one now, but I don't have any filled out. I did not know which properties you were looking at. It would probably take
It's
me a
fine.
day or two to acquire the property from Lawrence, but he owes me for some financial investment advice I gave him, so I am sure he won't be a problem.
Is there anything that you would need from me within the technology or the computer realm that could help and assist you in any of your activities? Of course, I would never charge you for what I do.
No,
We have such an agreement.
right now, Bobby handles most of my stuff, but I also have my own private team.
Oh, naturally. Again, I'm only extending what I can offer. Again, I take no slight on it. I want to make sure you understand the door is open.
I will make a note of that in case, let's just say I ever need either Bobby or my people audited. It always helps
Oh,
once in a while to check the watchers to make sure that they are not playing me a fool.
and no one would ever want to do that to you. That would just be egregious.
Oh, yes, they're playing it on thick. You know our society, they're always trying to pull one over on me. It is how we
I
operate.
I don't know you per se, sir. I only know of what people have said, and I do not judge a person's character by gossip.
Yeah, we all play our games, and they all try to get one over, and I try. Well, for me, it's about the money. That's all that matters. They can play their
Valid.
games.
Well,
Well,
how about we
except
make
when it
a
comes to Horatio. Horatio, it is a fun to play with him.
well, how about you and I make an accord? We are straight to each other, and the rest can make their games as they will, because I will always be honest with you.
I like that as a concept. I, considering who my sire is and the brood I'm part of, I honestly can't tell you I can promise the same.
Hmm. Fair. But I'll at least make sure you know what my cards are at. I have nothing here to hold me to an allegiance or an alliance except for the name, and I'm trying to break out and make my own.
We can do that. I'm sure we can find many ways to work together that will be profitable to both of us.
Of course, the profit and of course the clan always do matter first, do they not?
Well, I've been told that, but considering this city, I think sometimes the profit is more important.
At times, yes, but you always have to make sure your clan has your back no matter what.
Yes, I'm sure. You obviously have not dealt much with Lodin's brood, have you?
I'm getting an exercise and experience on that.
Yes.
I'm
You'll
used to
find
more European ventures.
many of the younger members of this brood are not like the elders. They are more treacherous,
How so?
too quick to backstab before looking at the profit and loss ratios. It tends to make them
Hmm.
make mistakes.
I haven't heard much of the other brood besides, of course, you and a few others. Who else is a part of this illustrious line?
Mm. I'm sure you'll find quite a number of them at your door once it comes out we are making a deal. You do know that Neely hates you, correct?
From his last facial expression to me in I believe it was a bar. We were at the Blue Velvet, I believe. Yes, I'm aware he is very much not liking me at all. We took Loden's side in the argument.
Mm. He is a bit petty with
Hmm.
the way he handles things. He does tend to take it personally when somebody disagrees with him.
Even if we're agreeing with our prince.
It does not matter to him. To him, it is personal, I think.
Hmm. I'm sure he will never think of us fondly.
You know, Neely happens to be one of the younger brood, as you can see. He is a prime example of the problems we have.
What are the other younger broods? I do not have names, sadly enough,
Well,
but I would love to have at least a little bit of a headway on this.
I'm not going to reveal all of them, but you've met some. If you knew Amanda, you've met Bobby.
Yes, Bobby
I
was a very interesting individual.
I know by now. I've heard enough to know that you know Amelia.
Mm, I do.
Her sire is one of the younger brood.
Okay.
The only other one I will warn you about from that younger brood is Mr. Jackson.
Mr. Jackson, does he have a first name?
G Money?
G
No, I
Money?
believe it's actually Kevin, but that's what I heard him called one night by one of his thugs.
Oh, I'm assuming he's very much a street man.
He runs most of the gangs in the city, either directly or indirectly, except
Oh,
for, let's just say, the gangs that are more of an Italian persuasion.
yes, I know Capone.
He's one of the older brood. He is at
I'm
least somewhat competent.
I'm Irish. I'm aware,
Oh, you would be then.
very much so. Let's just say he is a very hard individual to forget.
Thankfully, I can avoid at least some of the games, as I am not one of Lodin's brood. I am removed one level from it.
Really?
Well, of course, my sire is Ballard. And that means I am not directly of the prince.
Explains the unique games you play.
Yes. It
Thank you for
also
that eye opener.
makes it more fun, considering I am the one who bankrolls the prince, and not him.
It's good to know where the money's at.
Do not forget that.
Would be hard to forget now that you have told me.
Well,
Again, I might be young, but I do remember.
for the rest of his younger brood, I wouldn't worry about them. They are charlatans, frauds, just generally not good at what they try to do.
Oh,
Even
so
Mr.
just
Jackson, I can at least say, when it comes to his area of expertise, he is skilled.
and what is his area of expertise?
Drugs, gangs, theft, intimidation, and security, of all things.
Are we sure he's not Bruja?
No, he is not. Loden
Well,
chose him specifically for those particular skills.
I'm assuming, being you've just laid out many things, I'm assuming he's at Burning Green.
That is his general area. I would advise, do not go there without reason, and do not go there without an invitation. He is prickly about visitors at his place.
Agreed. If perchance I have to, is there a particular color I should not wear, or I should?
Do not wear blue.
Well, I guess I will have to definitely change my outfit.
He prefers red.
Ah, I see the affiliation. Understood.
Well, this has been an interesting chat. I'm surprised you haven't been directly contacted by some of the other members of the brood, but as I said, now that you and I have had a discussion, and I will have to let the harpies know of the Boons Ode, of course, which means word is going to get around that you are in business with both myself and Horatio, which means I would expect to be contacted by several of the brood soon.
Understood, and I will definitely make sure if they decide to come over, I will do my best to be available. But I will make sure that my friends know about Neely.
Yes. Watch out for him. He is more than willing to go after those he's decided he doesn't like.
And it doesn't matter who they are, I'm assuming.
Oh, of course not. His need for revenge sometimes overpowers the need of sense. Again, he does not look at the loss and profit ratios.
I wonder if he's coming up red all the time and not black because of it.
Eh. Eventually, his debts will come due. It won't matter.
As it does for everyone.
Yes. Well, thank you. I am glad we could work a deal here. And
And I appreciate your time.
I will have somebody bring over. Where can I have the contract delivered?
Currently, you've heard about our wonderful little discovery of the priest.
Yes, I've heard rumors about it. It was the
The
talk of
P.O.
Elysius
box.
recently.
Yes, well, I have a P.O. box, and if you wish to drop them there, I can pick them up and make sure that they're signed and turned into this office as soon as possible.
Okay, if it's going to be a P.O. box, it will take... Probably you'll get it in about 4 days.
That's perfect. It gives you plenty of time to drop everything that you need.
Very well. I will have it sent then. And he stands up
She
and
does
he
too.
reaches his hand out to shake with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure you can't, when he shakes it, he's got this weak kind of a shake. It's not a firm shake. I mean, it almost feels slimy and it's very shaky the way he shakes.
She doesn't, she's fine, but
Well,
her handshake's firm.
it's a pleasure doing business with you, and I am sure we will have a much more business to discuss in the future.
Indeed, Mr. Savin, and I do thank you for your time. I do appreciate it.
That's no problem. I had to come by here and do some paperwork tonight.
No worries. And if there's anything I can do for you again with computers, you just let me know, and I'd be more than happy to assist.
Very well. Now you have a
Thank
good
you.
evening.
You too. And she will just get up, get her things, and leave.
And as you leave and go through the door, you can hear him rustling around the office again, apparently uncovering stacks of things as you head out from the building.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait to tell Coterie all this.
Yep. And thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see everybody at the next scene. For this intermission, of course, I am the storyteller, as always, Shanky McStabber.
And I am Sykeshire, playing Margot McAllister, a Tremere.
And I am Urian, and I am playing Kenny McComas, Clantoriador.
So it's finally happened. The thing that you can blame Juggler for coming up with and the rest of the coterie for supporting, it is date night between Kenny and Margot.
Yes, it is.
You've arrived at Margot's hotel room where she's on and off when she's not going to the Chantry, of course, hanging out. When you knock on the door, I will let Margot describe how she answers the door, and you all can pick the scene up from there.
So she hears the knock, and Margot's like, why am I wearing this? Just wear a suit. We're just breathe. You're not human. Doesn't matter anymore. But I know I'll role play I'm a rose. Maybe I can pretend I'm undercover. Okay, I'll do that. Okay. She opens the door. Hi.
Well, good evening. Wow.
What?
Well, you're magnificent.
Oh, thank you. You look magnificent too.
Margot.
What?
It's, I was being genuine.
Well, so was I. This is my genuine sort of kind of maybe, but I mean, I'm trying.
Okay. All right. I'll take it as in the spirit it was meant.
I mean, normally I'm just nasty. I'm
No, you're not.
compliments.
I've seen you day to day. You're not nasty. And I really appreciate you went the extra mile.
Yeah, I kind of did, but thank you.
So what do you want to do tonight? I had an idea. I mean, there's a steak place that I'd heard about up kind of northwest a bit called Sylvester's.
You still eat food?
No, I don't, but you do. And I was thinking, like, at least for my steak, I could, when we have a chance, if we're not like completely out in public, I'll just slip the pieces of steak into like a doggy bag, and Buster can have it afterwards.
Okay, that is really cool. That is really cool. Okay.
Is that all right? Or did you want to go someplace else? I mean, like a firehouse museum or something? I mean, I know you like that.
I can't think of anything yet. Let's do the steak thing.
Okay.
And if I think of anything,
Awesome.
yeah.
Okay.
Sylvester Steakhouse, a Prohibition era steakhouse, as a matter of fact, quite known around here because it still has the hidden wine room where the liquor used to be kept for to keep it in case it was a drug bust. So off you go. And I'll let you all have a discussion in the car as you're on the way. It's in Wicker Park, unfortunately, but you know, you're on your way to Wicker Park. You can have a talk.
So, uh, so like, tell me about your life.
My life or my unlife?
Uh, what about your life?
Okay. Well, there's not.
I mean, you're like before you died life. I suck at this. I'm trying.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
I don't know if there's a whole lot to tell. I mean, I'm from a coal mining family in West Virginia who kind of got out of the neighborhood and moved up a little bit in the world. Went to college, found my thing, doing audio engineering.
Wait, so your family dug coal?
Mm-hmm. Well, and my mom did like piano lessons and stuff for the kids.
You took piano lessons?
A little, yeah. I mean,
Uh,
I'm not great. I'm my thing is making other people's music sound better.
Like how?
Well, like I said, I'm an audio engineer. I get, I make certain parts of their instruments or their vocals pop more. Um, just there's a whole all kinds of different things that just makes them sound really good.
But how do you make their voice pop more? I mean, what do you stick something in
It's
their mouth, or do you
oh
like
no, it's all
thing
in
on
the
their face or something?
no, it's all in the the studio electronics. The mixers and the compressors and expanders, and like I can do subtle shift changes on people's voices, just to keep them in tune.
So if they're singing, the mic thing is connected to what you're talking about, and
Yeah,
then you play with that. Okay.
yeah.
I don't know anything about
That's okay. I mean,
that.
I'll tell you whatever I can. I mean, if you have any specific questions that I can answer, sure. I mean, it's just sort of the thing I do. Yeah.
Have you ever, like when someone's singing, just like adjusted the knobs on purpose to make them sound weird?
um,
Like just to mess with them? That would be something I would do.
I've never done that because my whole job is to not mess with them, but to make them better. I mean, so I do stuff to their voices all the time and their instruments, but it's always to make it do better because bucking around with them just isn't the sort of thing I
Have
do.
never been tempted just to
Oh, I've
go,
been tempted more than yeah. Oh, I've been tempted, but I'm a professional. But at least that's what I tell people.
okay, so wait a minute. So doing devious stuff's not professional?
No, not my line of work.
That's got to be my line of work then. Okay, never mind. I'm just saying.
I mean, but you get to meet a whole lot of interesting people. Like, I mean, well, I'm doing the stuff for Baby Chorus right now. With
Like, what are you doing to their voices?
well, just minor. They're actually a really good band. They have pure talent. They're not like most of the acts that really need the help. Um, so my work for them is minimal, except just making sure they have the right acoustics, that they're like recording in the right studio rooms, or they've got the right instrument to use for the piece. So it tells the kind of emotional story they want to tell.
So, what happens if you're trying to make someone sound good, but they really do suck?
Well,
I mean, there's only so much good you
I
can
was
do
going
if
to say
somebody really truly
there
sucks.
there is only so much I can do, but that's part of the magic. I mean, I haven't failed completely yet, so they've always been happy with what they get.
Oh, so you could make me not sound like squealing cats if I actually tried to sing.
I could probably do a fair and middling job.
I'm
But,
not going to try. I was just
darling,
curious.
you wouldn't have any trouble.
Information seeking, take notes.
Yeah, you steal my job. You make notes on everything I do.
No, I don't want your job.
So, all right. Well, what about your job? What do you do? What kind of things do you do? What are the
Learn
things that interest you?
stuff, try to do, okay, on life or living.
Well, let's start where you did with me, living.
Well, okay. Like, well, I used to run track when I was human.
Mm-hmm.
I planted gardens and stuff. Well, I tried to get into like nursing,
Mm-hmm.
but that didn't work well.
What happened? Is there something you don't want to talk about? It's okay.
I have a sister who's better at it than me.
Well, I mean, that happens between siblings, but I mean, is it a competition?
No,
Okay, well then don't worry
not
about it.
really.
Oh, it is then. Okay, I get it.
No. I try not to do the stuff she does on purpose, sort of. I just have a lot of training in firefighting, let's say that.
Okay. All
and
right.
saving people.
So I guess that doesn't
My
mix
sister's
with...
a bitch. No, I'm just kidding. She's not. But, you know.
So if you were firefighting, that doesn't tend to mix well with our unlife.
Well, I wasn't planning on becoming unlife.
Well,
that was kind of accidental because of firefighting. That's how it kind of,
So what have you done, I guess, in your own life?
Well,
I mean, you must have done something special to get chosen to be a premier.
I don't really know, to be honest. I mean, no, it's like I had one dude say, "Do you want your dog to live forever? You got to promise to do me something." I said, "Okay." So live forever. Next thing I know, I'm not that. I'm this, which is this. So
Okay.
I didn't know which one I was going to become. It just kind of happened like this. So, I mean, and now I study a lot with books, and I'm trying to learn to do really cool, explosive things, not necessarily explosive, but like it wouldn't be a bad thing if I could like shoot lightning out of my hand. I've seen that done before. I have felt that done before, but it'd be nice to do stuff like that. But I guess baby steps.
Wait, you took a lightning strike and you're still alive?
I mean, yeah.
Cool.
It wasn't cool. Nikolai's shit. Oh, no, wait, he might be listening. Never mind.
Okay, we won't talk about that, but I get it.
Don't want to deal with that again.
Outside Sylvester's, there's a parking garage across the street.
Okay.
And
all right.
You find a parking spot, and as you get out of the car and approach the door, the Major D is standing there wearing he's wearing a tux of all things, but not a modern tux. It is more like, from the roaring, Prohibition era tux. They've got a theme and they're sticking with it. You got a reservation, sir?
As a matter of fact, I do. McComas, party of two. McComas.
Yes. Here it is, the private room. Please follow me. And he takes you back to, back through the restaurant. Now, it's kind of late, but there's still a number of people here, especially around the bar. The bar is packed with people. The whole theme continues. This is like a Prohibition era. I mean, it's a steakhouse, but it's really decorated like we're back. You know, if Capone showed up, you wouldn't be shocked. You would be disappointed, but shocked. As you're led back to a private room, and when he opens the door, private room, it is not a large room. It's comfortable for two people. It's candlelit of all things. I know that wasn't Kenny's plan, but they assume.
Right. Yep.
And he hands you both the menu, and there'll be a server in here shortly.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And he turns and walks out of the room.
She leans over. Kenny, would I be a good Rose spy? Can I pass for one?
You're doing a good job so far.
But I gotta be like nicer or flirtier or something.
Well, like I said, you're doing a good job, but a little more flirty and interactive with people. If you want to be, people expect roses to be extroverts and just attentive to every detail about other people.
Pretend. I know every detail about other people now. I can remember that stuff, but not that way, I don't think.
Oh, okay. Well, let's keep it up as people come in and leaves. Just give it a shot.
I can fake it until I make it, I guess. But
that's what we all do.
Because it'd be cool. I could be a spy then. I could actually get.
Well, what kind of stuff you want to spy about?
In trouble. Everything. I mean, info is currency.
It is.
Some more for some than others. If I did that.
Not if they don't know you did it.
That's a good point.
So, does any of this interest you, or this menu? I mean, we don't have to stay here. We can go somewhere else if you'd rather.
I want to practice trying to be a rose.
Okay.
I don't know. Right. It'd be kind of a cool, like, informational kind of get to know. I mean, we got two of y'all in the coterie, kind of outnumber the rest of us. So it's like, don't I need to know this?
The door opens and a waitress steps in. She takes 2 steps in the room, looks at Kenny, looks at Margot, looks at Kenny, looks at Margot, goes, and then turns around and walks out.
What did I
do? I was just going to ask you, what'd you say?
I didn't say nothing. I just looked at her and smiled. What'd I do?
Maybe you should try not looking like you're going to eat her.
I had more coof than that.
The door opens back up, and she comes in the room, and the maitre d' is behind her and just kind of shoves her in the room and shuts the door behind her. And she's not looking you in the eye. She's looking everywhere but you two now. Can I get you something? Would you like a drink?
We'll order in just a moment, but tell us, what is there something about us that makes you uncomfortable?
No.
It's obvious that you are. Just tell us.
There's something wrong with you. I don't. No. I don't know what. No, you're fine. I'm just having a moment. I have these moments. I have spells like this from time to time, and I forgot to take my meds. It must be I forgot to take my meds today. That has to be it.
Would it help to tell you you're pretty?
Oh,
well,
thank you.
She is. I mean, I think she knows that, but
Thank. Can I get you a drink?
Yes, but let me just say this, and I would like to pop awe.
Okay. And the change on her mean, there's only one. I'll have you roll it. Might as well.
Okay.
I mean, you're still going to do pretty. It's not like it's going to be a big problem. She's alone. You'd have to fail totally. So go ahead and roll it. But I just said you'd have to fail totally. There you go. 4 successes. So yeah, the change is kind of dramatic. She kind of lets out a sigh and she starts looking like eyeballing Kenny.
Now, as we're saying, is there anything here that bothers you about us? I mean,
I get these spells where I'm seeing a doctor about it. He's giving me meds for it, but some people just, I know there's something different about them, and I must have forgot my pills. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do this.
Don't be sorry. It's okay.
Can you describe these spells?
It runs in the family. My mother was like this. My grandmother was like this. Grammy, she was kind of, Grammy swore she saw all kinds of things all the time. Just
like ghosts?
Yeah.
Ghosts sometimes. She was convinced one night she saw a werewolf, which, come on, that's not real. None of that shit's real, but
you might want to think again about that. But no, I understand. I know that families back in the hollers where I've been, they definitely saw him. It wasn't, they weren't making it up.
You're definitely not a ghost because you're here. So
that's right.
Let me get you to a drink. I'm sorry.
Right. Well, what would you like, Margot?
Beer, I guess. That's what people drink, right? I mean, here in a steakhouse.
Yeah, she looks at Margot a little more nervously at Margot.
I mean, okay, we're being people tonight, and not ghosts,
but I mean, like it's yeah, but it's like, isn't this like a cowboy bar thing? I mean, it's a steakhouse. Isn't that what they have? Never mind.
No.
If you want to stick with the theme, I can get you some martinis.
Yes, would you please?
Oh, okay. And she looks Kenny up and down again with, I mean, she definitely suddenly like put eyes on Kenny because of awe, but then she stumbles out of the room and leaving you two together again.
See, that wasn't that hard, now was it?
But is it me?
Or what?
Was it me?
No. Well, I used some of my Toreador powers to enhance her response to us.
Okay. Yeah, I can't do that really. I mean, not really. I can track her though. I can track her out of the room, but that's not going to really help anything. She's just going back to the kitchen to get the food. So, I mean.
See, now, if you really want to be a spy, you need to have those kind of skills, to work
so
with.
you offering to teach me?
Possible.
Really? I can't teach you my stuff or I'd get my butt whooped. I know.
No, I understand. They're probably watching you somehow. Did they? I mean, did they tell you specifically, like you have to report every single detail to everything you do every day and every night, or is it more like just don't do anything stupid and let us know the big things?
What they said was, if there's anything that would harm my kind, Tremere, if there's anything that would be of great use, then yes. But day-to-day stuff, no.
Okay.
And don't get in trouble. Like if you're going to do bad stuff, don't get busted.
Okay. See, that's perfectly reasonable stuff. I don't see any problem with that. And we're just doing day-to-day stuff. I mean, people go out and eat in restaurants every day, don't they?
Well, I mean, yeah, I assume they still do. I mean, I don't eat in restaurants every day, but I'm assuming other people do.
Well, we're talking about people here.
Oh, yeah.
So, and we got to fit in with them. So we got to act like people and not like the.
Really?
Yeah.
So I am being a Rose spy pretending to be a human.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. And you're doing good. Mostly.
Mostly.
Well, I mean, you saw, you saw her reaction, but her family is one of those that sees the supernatural. It's in the family line.
So she saw it in me, but not in you?
Well, she saw it in me at first, definitely, but then I kind of eased her nerves a little bit.
Oh.
And the door
Kinda
opens
funny.
back up at this point, and she will not look at Margot. But she hands Margot or slides a martini glass in front of Margot, slides one in front of Kenny. You ready for me to take your order?
Could you give us a couple more minutes? Thank you very much.
I can do that, Angel. And then she turns and walks out of the room.
Bye.
See, that wasn't so hard.
Okay, would it be bad? Because I'm just really curious.
Mhm.
If I asked her, she looks at the next 6 in. If I ask her why she's acting squirrely around me, would that be rude? You ask, can I ask?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we've already kind of broken that ice with her because she's already said her family sees these sorts of things. So it's it's open for conversation.
Well, I mean, she might be a good candidate for stuff if she sees. I mean, that's the kind of stuff, that Regina sees and stuff. Maybe she'd be a good candidate for.
Well, maybe we could take notes on her and tell Regina about her.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. I mean, can we get her phone number and address or something? I mean, you're the one that put spell stuff on her. Could you ask her that stuff? It might be normal if you do it. If I do it, she might wig out.
Well, let's watch her interactions coming up and see how it works, and see which one of us she likes more towards the end. Then that one can ask.
And if it's me, I'm scared because I don't know.
Well, just relax. Just try to relax a little bit.
How's that?
It's not making me relaxed, but okay, if that's what works for you.
Okay, I'll try.
Now, when she does come back, what anything particularly you see on the menu you like?
Opens up.
I mean, it's a steakhouse, so I'm going to get a steak. What kind of steaks do you think Buster would like?
Rare.
Yeah, okay.
Rare, yeah.
But does he have a taste for ribeyes or New York strips, or tomahawks or?
I don't think he really cares. He probably just eat anything that's meat.
Okay, well, I'll go for the ribeye. That's the.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just grateful, probably because he just gets dog food kind of stuff. So I mean, I'm sure steak would be good no matter what.
Okay, all right. And how about you?
I mean, I can eat it.
Yeah,
but it's not.
We're in private here, so you don't have to eat it. We can just save it. I mean, I brought a bag.
Yeah, let's do that and then give it to Buster, and then I'll just pretend in a Rose way that I ate it.
Okay, that works for me.
With that,
that's awesome.
I'll try. This has got to be so weird for you. You're not used to this kind of stuff. You sure you're glad you did this?
I am. So far, I am really glad that I did this with you.
I haven't shocked you and set you on fire, so I guess we're gonna roll.
See, we're doing great.
And the girl comes back in a few minutes, and she's still not looking at Margot. She's just swooning over Kenny because,
excuse me. Yes, but I have a question for you first.
Okay.
You seem a little taken aback by me. Did I do anything offensive to you?
No, but wait a minute, didn't you talk earlier? Never mind. Hey, well, if he's an angel, that just means you're the devil.
What?
But what about me looks or feels like a devil?
I mean, I thought it was both of you when you came in, but he's too much of an angel to be the devil. So that makes you have to be the devil because that's the only way I still feel this way.
Well, maybe
Is that
maybe I'm not, and I'm actually an angel. 'Cause look at my hair; it's white like an angel. I mean,
Yeah,
Now,
I didn't think to check. Is that a Prada dress you're wearing, Margot?
yes.
Oh, well, and we didn't get the waitress's name.
no, not yet.
Okay, she didn't say it. Well,
Nope.
I mean, they do say the devil wears Prada.
And she does this kind of hysterical titter where she's still off, but I mean, all is all. Uh,
See, she's
I'll
not.
try to think on it and to figure out.
See, she's
Figure out
not
what it
really.
is about you.
Okay.
But what would you like to eat?
Well, I would like a ribeye steak, extra rare. I mean, just cut it up and wave it over the oven and then bring it. That's fine for me.
Okay. And you, ma'am?
And I'll take the exact same thing. Thank you.
And you see her get like a shiver. I'll have that right out to you. And she
All right,
turns around and goes back out of the room.
Thanks, sweetheart.
You know, I did remember I got this little trick kind of like yours. I think
Mhm.
it's like a dominate thing. Could I try that on her and see what happens?
Yeah, go ahead.
But what am I going to make her do? Oh, I could make her tell me what her problem is.
If you think you can control it, that fine, sure. I mean, just don't make her scream and run out.
Well, I don't get. I wonder if I'll get busted by Nick. Okay, I'll try. I can try.
See, as long as you keep it kind of subtle, I mean, there's nothing for anyone to worry about.
Is
As
there
far as
anything about me that looks subtle? Honestly,
honestly, no.
that's what I thought. And I lied. This ain't
But in a good
Prada.
way. I mean,
But anyway, it's okay.
you're not subtle in a very good way.
I'll try it then maybe.
Okay.
I think.
And this will be something we'll remember for years.
Especially if I do something really bad and get in a lot of trouble. I'm sure that is the truth.
So as you're sitting there, it doesn't take her too long. I mean, you wanted them ultra rare. And she comes back in with 2 steaks that are, I mean, it's close to tartare.
Okay.
I mean,
That
when
looks
you
wonderful.
Yeah, they're mooing still just about
Yeah.
as she comes in with the plates. Here you go. And she puts them down. Anything else you'll need?
I think we're good for the moment. Thank you very much. You're giving us great service.
Storyteller, can I roll dominate command?
Now, for the command, only one word can be the actual command part. So what would you have that one word be?
Curtsy.
And she looks at you. Roll manipulation, intimidation.
Okay, here we go.
Difficulty is going to be 5.
Okay. This fails could be awkward.
Six successes. She drops into just one of the lowest, most, I mean, it looks like, well, she about falls out of her top. She curtsies so low. And then she stands up and she kind of looks around and she looks at Margot and she looks at Kenny and she looks at Margot and looks at Kenny.
That was pretty impressive.
Why did I do that?
Thank you.
And she suddenly backpedals out of the door and closes the door behind her.
Did you make her do that curtsy?
Yes.
Awesome. That was excellent.
Thank you. Who else can I make do that? Not right now. Not right now. No.
Well, you know, if you can make, when the maitre d' comes, make him act less like he has a broom up his butt, or more.
I mean, okay. I got an idea. Not a
Okay.
bad one, I promise. Not a
Okay.
bad one.
Lay it on me.
I'm gonna make him kiss my hand like I'm a rose.
Okay. Don't make me jealous now, darling.
Darling. I mean,
It comes out.
is that part of the act? Oh,
That's
no,
not
no,
an
that's
act.
part of the date. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Oh, thank you. Maybe something more. What can I get him to do? That wouldn't be too bad that I get in trouble. I mean, I better just stick with the kiss on the hand thing, I think.
Okay.
I tend to go a little too far, I think. Or I don't know. I could have him dance.
That might be going a little far.
Dancing is even far.
Well, if you kept him in the room doing it, yeah. But if he goes out back into the,
I'd get bored of it too quick. No. I'd say give it me information about something, but if it's one word, I can't spill. That doesn't work.
No, don't say spill because
Run. Stab. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that.
Just pick something fun. But you see, it's working.
Ooh, cuss.
There you go.
Oh, how long will he cuss for though?
That I have no idea.
Okay, I'll do cuss. That'd be fun. Okay.
Shame it's only one word though, because you know.
That's all I got.
I'm sorry. So is it just tell me, is this going okay so far?
Yeah, I'm having fun. I'm messing with people.
Okay. And this
I
is a
mean,
good
that's
date.
always fun. Yes. Yeah. I'm practicing skills. I don't get to do that all the time. I mean, whenever we've been doing stuff, it's like, Claus saved me, which I really owe him for that because that was not going well. I know y'all were kind of like behind the area you couldn't see.
Yeah. What really happened back there?
If he would not have grabbed a hold of me, probably would not be here.
What would happen? Fire?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Because when I'm given a direct command by my family, I cannot refuse it, even if I die.
But you have to obey even after you're dead?
Even if it's like I'm going to get asked, I have to.
Oh, wow.
It's
strong.
not a choice. Well, it's blood bond.
Yeah, I get it.
It's not a choice.
Any other of those commands we should just keep in mind in the future?
You mean like if he, well, it was an instruction like, hey, you need to do X. This is what you're told to do by the boss people. So you have to do it. So whatever they say I got to do.
Okay. They say, go get yourself burned to ashes?
No, they told me to track all the way until I found him, kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Which meant
regardless
there
of the
was a door.
consequences.
I would have had to have opened the door, meaning I'd have been even more on fire than I was when he grabbed me. So if he would not have grabbed me, I'd have beelined right in and probably would have been worse. So I owe him. And so I'm going to settle up boon wise with him.
Okay.
But I wish I had powers like that. I just don't yet.
Well, I mean, they don't come right away. I mean, your family in particular. I mean,
Oh, I know. But that's why I'm trying to read and learn and study
but you see,
and
if you're a
practice.
yeah, okay. See, if you're a rose, I mean, you just get all this stuff and you got to use it.
Well, I'm not a rose,
But you
but
can
I'm
pretend to
trying.
be good.
I'm going to
Yes.
try to fake it.
Okay, and you're
Don't
making
tell
it.
Simon. Don't tell Simon. He's
Well,
a
no, because
little on
he'll
the freaky side.
well
He
he'll
might
just
get a
he'll
little.
just tell everybody. He needs to work on figuring out what he should and should not tell everyone.
Well,
But he's young.
maybe.
He's very, very young. He doesn't know yet.
Well, so am I.
He's
But
like a year old.
yeah, but I guess for me, I've gotten in trouble too much. I know that I
Mm.
had, I get in trouble a lot. So it's like, when you're a kid and you get in trouble all the time, you're like, you figure it out pretty quick. You better stop your crap. So, but so what else about your after you're dead life?
Well, you know who my sire is, right?
Yeah.
The loser named Modius.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. Spill it. Spill. What
Well,
else?
I didn't really have a whole lot of a life really until after juggler sprung us and had us come here to Chicago. Kind of opened up a lot since then.
So wait, why did you come here in the first place? I came because I was told to come.
Well, I was too, but
Okay. What do you like about being your kind?
well, you get to
Being a rose.
well, you get to be around people a lot, do all kinds of interesting artistic things. Like for me, working on my art in the recording industry. I live for that. I mean, and
Okay.
everyone's a little different. I mean, some people work for, paintings and others for singing and others, any kind of artistic talent. That's really what being a rose is about.
I mean, I guess I can kind of relate because art and being a tremere is like flashy lightning or, doing this freaky stuff to their blood. And I mean, I guess that's considered an art, right?
It could be.
I guess I'm learning art
Okay.
too.
Okay. Now, you think it's been enough time that we should put at least like half our meal in the bag so that when she comes back in and says, "Oh yeah, we're doing great. This is really wonderful. Great meal."
Yeah. Okay, I can do that.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't bring a bag with me. I
did.
didn't think
I
that
did.
far.
I did.
Okay.
Because I
So
knew
we
I
can stick
couldn't.
both our stuff in one bag then.
Yeah, okay. Because
Uh-huh.
I knew I couldn't eat, but I had to go somewhere.
And the door opens up and the waitress steps in again. And she's like, would you like any kind of dessert?
What would you like, Margot? Anything?
We've got chocolate mayonnaise pie, and we've got pineapple upside down cake, and grasshopper pie, and the way she's moved to take this, she's got her back kind of to Margot, and the waitress just mouths me when she's looking at Kenny.
Well, hello. I'm sorry. Hello.
Why do you keep changing your voice?
I'm trying to appear more pleasant.
I'm having a hard time holding it together as Kenny
Grandma,
and me.
Grammy would say, you got the devil in you, and I shouldn't be here with you.
If I had the devil in me, I wouldn't be here. But I mean, I get what you're saying. But no, I'm just awkward. I mean, I'm trying.
You're doing a great job tonight. I know this is new for you, Margot, but we all start sometime.
Convince her of that though, because she's
Sweetheart, she's okay. She's just nervous about being around other people.
And her eyes cut to Margot, cut back to you, but she relaxes a little. Okay, I'll try. For you, I'll try. How about I'll get you shoe fly cake, okay? It's
Huh?
kind of like shoe fly pie, but
Okay.
I don't like shoe fly pie. It just rhymes too much. So shoe fly cake.
Okay.
It sounds very delicious.
Well,
It's
you wanna-
molasses based. It's good.
You,
And
you want to get one and we'll split it?
sure.
Okay, let's get that.
And the waitress gets kind of when you said get one and we'll split it, a look flashes through her eyes, a little spark of anger. And then I'll be right back with it. She steps out of the room.
See, I was messing with her a little bit on that. Did you
That was cute.
Did you hear the whole list of desserts she had to offer?
Yeah, a lot had to do with bugs or pineapples,
Yeah, with the last one.
grasshoppers, flies. Did I miss something?
Yeah.
What I miss?
She's
The share thing?
well, yeah. It was not exactly what she wanted to hear. She's jealous of you.
Oh. Well,
I mean, sometimes the power is it. Sometimes people just get a little overwhelmed by it.
You better keep your hands to yourself, or I will.
That's right. That's right. Because you're out on a date, and she can't.
Yeah,
be
but I
touched.
don't forget people. I know where they're at. I can always come back. I'm just saying. But you might want to get her phone number or address and everything while you got spell on her, so that we can give it to Gina.
Yeah.
So she can get a hold of her and see if there's any like connection, background, family stuff. If she's
Okay.
picking up on,
Okay. Tell you what.
Hmm?
After she comes back with the dessert and we have a couple minutes, and then when she comes back again for like giving us the check, why don't you just take an excuse to go to the powder room for a second while I settle the bill, and then while you're not in here, I'll ask her to get a number and.
Yeah, because I don't think she's going to give you nothing in front of me. I don't know what her issue is.
Like I said, she's jealous.
You going to remember the number?
I'll write it down on the check, on my part of the check.
Okay.
The customer copy.
Okay.
I'll give it right to you.
I didn't. Okay.
She
remember.
opens the
I'll give
door
it to
and comes
Regina.
in. It's an obvious crumb pie, but
Mhm.
there's a color to it that when you get on the table, you can tell it's actually made with molasses.
Hmm.
It is
Okay.
going to be a sickly sweet but sticky crumb pie. And she puts a crumb pie down with one fork.
All right, I'll keep the fork from my dinner dish and give the
And-
new one to Margot.
And her
And
eyes
mix-
flash again as she kind of almost stomps back out of the room.
Thank you.
She left.
She's
Why don't I do this? I'll go to powder room and you go chase her down so you can get it for Regina.
well, no, I can take care of it when I'm settling the bill with her.
Okay.
I mean, you don't
Margot
mind if
looks-
you don't mind if I just pay for everything.
Well, I did bring money because I was trying to be nice, but I don't
No,
mind.
don't. Okay, all right.
I guess.
I'll take
That's
care
what
of
you're
it.
supposed to do, right? I guess.
Well, in dating, I guess you're supposed to at least offer, but I don't want your money.
I
Besides-
only went
besides-
to the prom once. I didn't exactly date. I was fighting fires and saving people. That's about it.
Okay. Well, but you know what? I'll get it this time, and maybe you get it next time. How's that?
Okay. I can do that.
Okay.
I can do that. Or I can dominate and not have to pay. Not tonight. Not
Well,
tonight. I won't try that tonight.
okay. All right.
Or mess up my luck.
All right. I mean, if we ever want to come back here, because, we'll be gone 5 minutes, then she'll realize, wait a second.
I mean, do you want me to try it tonight? I don't know if it'll work.
Not tonight.
Oh, okay.
Because you want me to get that number, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll
Yeah.
Okay.
And when she comes back in, she actually has the check in her hand.
Okay.
And she comes over to the table and she actually holds it out to Kenny.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. I'll take care.
And I'm going to go to the powder room. Excuse me.
Okay. I'll see you in a minute.
And as you step out of the room, the waitress points down at the receipt. At the bottom, it's written Amber with a phone number. And there's a pair of angel wings behind her name she drew in there.
Wow, you really are. You are something. I will take this and keep that number.
Just when you get rid of her, give me a call.
Okay.
She scares me.
I don't know why. She's normal. She's just really, really, really nervous.
No, I think your friend is the devil.
Really? I haven't gotten those vibes.
I have a way of knowing these things.
Okay. Well, maybe we can talk about that as I look down at a number again.
Yeah, give me a call.
Okay. What's a good time to get in touch with you?
Well, I work here nights, so I'm off Fridays and Saturdays.
Okay, then. All right. I'll give you a call, and I will pay the bill and give her a very good tip.
Okay. And she scurries out of the room before Margot can come back.
Okay.
Margot comes back in. Man, it's been forever since I've been in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I mean, they need to clean it a little better than that.
Yeah, I
Holy
would have expected better for an establishment like this.
Maybe it's just me. I'm used to sanitary from the chantry.
Mm.
Too many chemicals around. You got to be good with that.
Yeah, I get it. All right. Well, I paid the bill. We're good to go. And here you go. And I gave her the receipt with the number.
Ooh, good. Regina's gonna like this. She takes it
and she's off.
Folds it up.
And she works nights here except Friday and Saturday. Those are the days she has off.
Okay. Well, that will like if she has any kind of ability stuff like Regina, then Regina might be able to see if there's like any family connection or I don't know. What did she say? Was it that easy to get it from her?
She already had it written down.
What a hoe. I'm just saying. What a hoe. But anyway, okay.
I mean, and you see the little illustration she added to it. I mean, she just.
Why does she think I'm the devil?
Just contrast. She apparently thinks I'm so wonderful. It's just and she's jealous because of it. So.
Yeah, but she was already, I mean, I don't know. I don't look like do I smell like the devil? Do I look like the devil? Do I have like horns coming out of my head or something?
Well, let me check.
No?
No, you don't look even remotely like the devil. Or smell like it.
Oh, you smelled the devil before?
Well, I smell really bad things, so I'm just imagining.
I'm just wondering. I don't know how he would smell. But anyway, assuming it's a he, it could be a she.
It could be. We don't know.
It could be me, and I just don't know it.
No,
I doubt it, though.
No, you haven't.
I don't think so.
And spit flames or anything or poison.
If I could, I'd do it, but I can't. I don't know how to do that yet. So I guess that's a no.
Okay, so you're not the devil yet. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
Devil in training, maybe? No, I better not say that out loud. Every time I say something out loud, it comes back to bite me somewhere. And not fun either.
Huh? Where's the fun place to get bit?
Let me think on that a bit. Not her. I mean,
So as you two are heading out, the waitress is standing by the doors to the kitchen watching Kenny leave.
And I wink at her as I go. Not, out of view of Margot.
and Margot looks at her and goes,
And the waitress, you see her, she kind of flounces as she stomps into the kitchen area. I hope you enjoyed your evening.
It was a very, very enjoyable meal tonight, sir. Thank you very much.
Please come again anytime.
And thank you so very much. You're so cute.
Yes, ma'am. And as you step out into the street, I'm sure you have other places you go for this night, but I think in the scene here,
Okay.
I'm sure there was dancing at one point that might have been painful for Kenny's feet.
They grow back the next night. It's okay.
Yeah, superficial wounds are easy to heal, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's only bashing. It's not lethal. And I'd like to thank my players. Yeah, y'all are trouble. You should not be allowed to go out together. And we'll see everybody in our next intermission. And of course, for this scene, I hope I'm the storyteller, Shanky McStabber. I hope.
Oh, and I hope I am Jen of Thieves playing Regina Adler. I hope I'm Malkavian.
I hope so too with what's happening tonight, because you're supposed to meet Jason Newberry on West Superior Street and North Clark Street. And when you get up to there, you realize you're meeting him at the end of the block from a bunch of adult movie theaters.
Yep. Just gonna casually tug my jacket around me like I'm cold, even though I'm not.
And he is still, again, 18, 19-year-old, vaguely handsome, but, with the sandy blonde hair, he's dressed like a rich boy preppy. He's even got a polo shirt on. Short sleeve polo shirt in the winter. He's got a sweater tied around his neck with the arms tied around his neck so it drapes down his back. I mean, it's adorably disgusting. Sis.
Son.
No, you're supposed to call me bro or Jason. You can call me son, but it gets kind of weird if I'm calling you sis and you call me son. People are going to ask if we're from West Virginia, and that's kind of a little too creepy.
Do I sound like I'm from West Virginia?
No, but people will. Hang on 1 second. Miss? And as this woman's walking by, he just suddenly stops and, can I ask you a question real quick? And he leans over and whispers something in her ear, and her eyes go wide, and her fists clench up, and then she stalks down the street. That'll be fun. That's going to be good. I like that one.
What'd you do?
She's going to go home and kill her husband.
Oh.
You didn't see the wedding band?
No, I usually only look for those in guys.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll hear about it on the news tomorrow. So what do you like to do tonight?
Well, I don't have a husband to kill, so.
Well, that's a shame. It could have been fun. We could have done that as like a date thing or just a group therapy session. There we go. That's what we'd call it.
I mean, I guess I have an ex-husband, but killing him would be bad for my reputation.
Well, do tell. Here. And he offers his arm out to you.
She will take it.
And yeah, you've got enough humanity that he just feels, just touching him just feels off for some reason. Well, tell me about this ex-husband. Does he need to have an accident? I mean, we could have some good fun with that.
No, I just want to win. That's all.
You want to win?
I want to win.
Well, if, let's say, for instance, He fell off a building. Wouldn't you win then?
No.
I've heard defenestration is a good way for getting rid of ex-husbands.
I mean, it's a good point to make, but either he dies and then he's off the hook, or he lives and it's really not that bad.
If he lives, we just have to pick a higher building.
No, we're back to option A. If he dies, and like, he's not going to know I won.
You do have a point. It is important to make sure that people understand when you've won. Well, sometimes it's a lot more fun just to let them think it was all their idea when something bad happens to them. I've got to tell you about the other night. I did my normal rounds. I went to one of the bars. It was interesting. It was fun. But there was a couple that was there trying to hook up a threefer, trying to hook up somebody to join them, you might say. Secretly, I think the husband was just into watching. Didn't really matter. When I got back to the room with them, I convinced them both that they were vampires.
And?
Watched them drink from each other. And they were convinced as they drank each other's blood. And then I sent them home with no memory of me, but a memory of drinking each other's blood so that they get to go home and try to figure out what the hell they did. Oh, it was just, oh, you could taste it was palatable in the air. Just, ooh.
What part of that is satisfying?
No one's ever asked me that before. I think the satisfying part of that is knowing that I've expanded their horizons into something they wouldn't have known about before. They've seen something new of the world. They've experienced something they didn't experience before, and I got amusement out of it.
And you don't care what happens next? You don't follow up about the results?
Oh, come on, sis. We are walking gods. What matters? They are the food. They are our eternal playthings in this world.
No, brother, I'm not saying that's not true. I'm just saying you're not curious about what happens next.
No, not really. I was bored by the end of it all.
What would have kept your attention?
Hmm.
Does someone always have to die?
I mean, it helps, but not always. A good maiming is fun. I don't know. Ooh, might have kept my attention longer if I had him do it in public. Maybe next time I'll have him do it in public.
Maybe. I don't know. I just like a project. None of those.
Well,
I like relationship. You like one night stand. We're just different.
you like a project. How do you feel about blackmail?
Time and a place. Why?
How do you feel about blackmailing somebody who is an overbearing stuffed shirt of a pig?
I mean, it does sound like fun. Who are we talking about here?
Oh, I'm not going to tell you who because some of your friends are friends with them and it would be a problem. But if, for instance, that you had some good blackmail evidence and you had them take out a personal ad in the paper, admitting to some vile things, wouldn't that be fun?
No, not really.
We've got to expand your horizons.
No, see, that has nothing to do with me. I'm just a tool in that plan.
Well, I would let you come up with the next thing to have them do to embarrass themselves. Come up with something embarrassing that you think a stuffed shirt would not enjoy, and I'll make sure it happens next time. And the fun part of this blackmail is I don't use any powers at all. They do it because of the blackmail. It's great.
Yes, that's the concept of extortion. You did not invent extortion.
But I have perfected it.
No,
Just let me know if you have ideas.
I will let you know. But I like to be more involved in my projects.
Oh, I mean, we got the two of us. The city's ours. We could go pick up some random people in a bar and have fun.
That's the problem with any of this, brother.
What do you mean?
There is no plan. It's all random.
Well,
All whims, no blueprint.
why would you want to plan it out? It is always more fun when you go with your instinct, with your guts, with what feels right at the time.
No, because sometimes that gets so annoying after when people want consequences and retribution.
What consequences are there? I've not seen any yet from me.
No, that's because you mess with humans largely, I imagine.
Mostly.
Oh. Why the laugh?
I mean, the one I'm blackmailing isn't exactly human.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me the whole asylum family thing was your doing.
No, that is purely Marine's thing. Paula had a kid, unfortunately. The poor dear, I didn't take care of her very well. So things happened. She was committed. I'm pretty sure Ben is not her real husband, but when he came to the asylum, Marine said that, well, Paula, dear, your husband's here to help you. And voila.
Okay, so how did you get involved in that mess?
Well, Marine's my sire. She embraced me, and she felt that I would be a stabilizing influence on Ben and Paula to let them have their son.
Oh, is that why she embraced you or something else? Just your staggeringly magnifying personality?
Honestly, I ask myself all the time. I don't know why. She picked me to get this gift, but she did, and I am thankful for it every night because, well, I get to have all the fun I want with none of the actual repercussions of worrying about it the next day.
She must be so proud of everything you've done with her gift.
Well, I wouldn't know. She rarely ever leaves the asylum to find out. The
You
only
don't tell
time you'll
her.
see her outside is, well, during the yearly birthday party.
The only yearly birthday party.
Well, yes, Lowton throws a party in my honor every year for my birthday.
Why?
Well, he's never quite explained it. It's the day I was embraced, and he says that I was a gift to the city. Every year we celebrate. I mean, it makes sense. I am a gift to the city. I am a gift to the world now that I've been born, you see.
Yeah. But the prince says that?
Oh, yes.
Do you get anything out of it besides a birthday party?
Well, it's clear he acknowledges my greatness and I'm destined for bigger things and better things. But beside that, it keeps Marine happy.
And he cares about keeping her happy?
Well, from what I understand, yes, she did him some favor, you see. I don't know what the favor was. It's linked to her past and something with her. But whatever the favor was, it's linked back to me as well.
Hmm.
And I know you talk about repercussions. I've been caught with some of my escapades, and it's Marine goes and contacts the prince, and it just kind of gets swept under the rug and goes away.
Love the smell of nepotism in the morning.
Is that what they call that?
That's what I call it. I mean, use it for whatever it's worth as long as you can.
Oh, I will. Oh, I've got big plans. Big plans.
Do you? What are your plans?
Well, look, we live a long time, but there's going to be a part where in this city, it'll be time for Clan Malkavian to take its proper place in the city, to have proper representation, to be part of the politics as a whole. And Marine's clearly not, if she wanted the job, she could get the job. So she doesn't want it, and who better to represent our clan's interest than me? I've got the social skills. I've been told I can be quite charming when I wish to be. I've got the ability. And from what I've seen of everyone in this city, I also apparently have the decided lack of morals that would make me fit in well with the political structure.
For sure. You have a certain type of charm and you usually get what you want, but what you don't have, it seems, is a sense of patience or plotting. Strategy of any kind, really, outside of a whatever impulse your brain has cooked up. You would need a balancing force.
You say patience, and yet, I've had this dream for 100 years now. Patience I do have with certain things. I don't deny that I have no patience when it comes to my desires, my needs, my dalliances with the sheep of the city. But at the same time, the long plans, the good plans, those I keep.
Mm. What's one good plan that has come to fruition, Brother Jason? Dazzle me. I love it when you impress me.
Oh, I'm not that easily manipulated. I would love to tell you some of my bigger plans, but unfortunately, most of them, if I talked about them, I don't think I quite know you well enough to be able to trust that you wouldn't cause me problems.
Why would I cause my family problems?
Probably for the same reason I do.
No, not for the same reason you do.
But you did not admit that you wouldn't cause problems, you see? No, I won't tell you now. Maybe later, once I know that you are, how do they put that? Once I know that you're cool.
I've always been cool, first of all, so take that off your mind. But second of all, you could always ask me a question, get to know me better,
Well,
or I could just ask you more.
I mean, you asked me. I'm curious. Why were you given this gift?
Spite.
I'd like to say that's a shallow reason, but I'll be fair. Quite a bit of what I do is spite.
I didn't believe in any of it. Psychics, magic, vampires, werewolves. I thought it was all bullshit, and I devoted my life to making a career out of proving that was true. So, out of spite, I was proven wrong. I love spite. Don't get me wrong.
You know, you say spite. It is a common theme. Do you know the night I was embraced? I burned my house to the ground with my parents in it.
Hmm.
Do you know why?
No, I'm just stunned by the shocking revelation. Please tell me why.
Because I wanted a wagon. And they refused to give it to me. So, I burned them all up. I wonder if that's why Maureen embraced me. She saw my potential that night.
Was one of your parents named Brandon?
No.
Are you sure?
Well, yes, I would know my parents' name. I did have a brother named Brandon.
Oh, did he die in the fire?
Not in the fire, no. He had a tragic fishing accident and drowned.
Yes.
Quite tragic.
Yes. I'm sure you had nothing to do with that.
Well, of course not. I would never harm a member of my family like that.
You would never harm a member of your family.
Of course not. Sometimes they harm themselves. But no, of course, I would never do something that would have caused my brother's boat to sink.
What about your family now?
Oh, Ben and Paula are very sweet individuals. A little overprotective at times, but very sweet individuals. Why would I harm them? And Maureen.
Because it would entertain you?
No, I'll be honest with you, I don't think it would. They are too caught up in their delusions for it to be enjoyable.
Why?
Because they would work it into their reality. That their good son was doing it for a reason. And of course, Maureen would be very upset. And I am not ready to upset Maureen.
It sounds like it's only satisfying if someone knows you're the bad guy.
A very astute observation. Well, you've got to be the hero of your own novel, don't you?
You don't want to be the hero.
Hero,
You don't even want to be the anti-hero.
hero, villain. That's all perspective, you see. In my novel, I am the hero.
So what are you saving people from?
Their boring lives, their repressed feelings, the unexperienced things.
So you're a savior for them.
Yes. I save them from life.
Unlock Gnostic knowledge. Just open doors they never thought to open themselves.
Exactly. You understand, though you're not quite on board yet. I think, though, that given time, you could be.
Maybe. But every savior needs to make a difference. Is she making a difference one lonely wife at a time?
Well, I mean, I did try to create a helper. It didn't turn out like I'd hoped, though.
What
Yeah,
went
pesky.
wrong?
I mean, he already was fractured, and unfortunately, I just made it worse. Now, he's got more people in his head than a blue tick has fleas.
Hmm.
You'll see him around the city, I'm sure. If you go watch Baby Chorus, you'll see him.
What's his name?
Which one? Evan Klein, Raymond Falcon? Joe? That was a weird one. Just Joe.
Hmm.
Cindy. Cindy was fun.
It doesn't really seem like he was that big of a failure then if he is multitudes.
Yeah,
I can barely take care of my one personality.
yes, but I'd hoped to unlock the darker side of him, but haven't found that one yet.
Well, brother Jason, we all break in the way we are meant to.
No, I think somewhere in there is the one I'm looking for.
How will you get rid of the rest?
Don't know yet. That I'm working on. Unfortunately, he spends a little bit too much time with that bitch.
Which bitch?
I don't know her name. She's runs orphans. I'm not allowed in there. Her doorman saw me one time and told me I was banned from the place. I hadn't even been there before, and I was banned from the place. I've thought about destroying him, but you're not in the know, and I don't want to tell you all of it, but that Jules is formidable.
I think she fucking stole my visions. Is that possible?
Could be. I haven't heard of her stealing visions. I have heard of her stealing a head.
Yeah. Yes, very mighty, very wise.
No, fights to the death are rare, but when they happen,
Well, I don't intend to fight her.
I have a feeling if I messed with her doorman, she would turn this city upside down to get me, and it's not like it's hard to find me.
Oh,
So-
I thought
As much as I want to hurt him and make him pay for not allowing me in, I'm going to have to bide my time on that one.
oh, so you do understand consequences and that you're not immune.
I understand fear.
Are you
If I
afraid?
inflict fear in others, how can I not understand the concept? She scares me. She is not like that idiot wolf Tyrus. He's too dumb for his own good. She scares me in the same way that Tasmosius scares me.
Okay, I'm done talking about her. Can we move on?
Of course, I am sorry. Maybe
you.
we can be kindred spirits and plan a way to get those who've wronged us.
You're not going to convince me to go after Jules, brother Jason.
No, not her. Her doorman? I would accept Tasmosius, too. I'm sure you've met him if you've met her. Sharp nose.
Yeah, I'm not stupid. And I'm new. And I don't have Maureen and the rest of the Malkavians to cover my ass.
Oh, Maureen will cover your ass. You just have to convince her that you're playing along as Ben and Paula's daughter, and then she will protect her family to the ends of the earth.
Well, that means I need to establish a pattern of being their daughter. I have not done that yet.
Well, I will make sure she knows that me and my sister had a good night out. We definitely were not going to get up to mischief. Do you see any mischief you'd like to do?
Not your kind of mischief.
Well, it doesn't have to be mine.
Oh, I wouldn't want to bore you.
Well, I can adapt. What kind of mischief do you like?
Well, I like attention.
But what kind of attention?
If you ask my therapist, it doesn't
I
matter.
could fawn right here on the street, and you want attention. Shall we start? Here's an idea. Shall we start a cult?
What kind of cult?
One that worships you, obviously.
Obviously.
We'll have to start small. The secret with a cult is, while we could use our abilities, those only work on the shorter term. You've got to foster it in a better way so that we're not relying on just our abilities to, our abilities open the door, but then we've got to build up from there to.
I made a career out of cold reading and warm reading and hot reading and minor miracles.
So if we're going to form a cult around you, we have to figure out your divine persona. Are you a goddess? Are you a prophet? Prophetess? A seer? Ooh, an oracle.
I do like that.
There we go. Okay. Now we can have some fun. We will make sure we're going to have to set it up. The name will come with, honestly, the best way with the names is to let the followers come up with a name.
Yes, I'm sure I'll say something amazing and they'll latch onto it.
Well, of course. I'm going to have to be your most dedicated adherent, because I'll have to set the example for the others. They see how I treat you and they see the special favors that it gets, and then they'll want to treat you the same way so that you give them the favors, and next thing you know, we'll have a call.
I can say something and I'm suddenly so amazingly right, and how did I know?
Oh, yes. We'll make sure that they give you the finest cars and the nicest house. Because, well, you can't expect the Oracle to live in poverty.
Everyone expects an oracle to live in poverty. It's about the message, not the material things.
But in these nights now, nobody follows the poor prophets. Have you looked on TV and seen all the preachers on there screaming about, give your money to God? And hey, is any one of them you see that get all this money poor? Apparently, the Lord wants them to have not only a jet, but a 5-car garage filled with Lamborghinis.
That's what a Ventru's for.
Getting money out of them is rather difficult. I am convinced the Venture of this city, if I got a lump of coal and stuck it between their ass cheeks, it would come out a diamond within a week. So uptight.
That is one way to profit from them, I suppose.
Especially that stuffed shirt Ballard. He is a fucking prick.
Is he the one you want to extort?
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm sure you'll hear about strange things that happen in the city.
I look forward to it.
Avoid going to Soldier Field. I've heard he appears there naked on the 50-yard line from time to time. It's not a sight you ever want to see.
Nope, I don't think I do. So, what do you get out of this cult?
Forging a better bond with my sister. And it's something I haven't done in a while, and frankly, it'd be quite enjoyable to do it. I'm sure I'll convince one or two of them to do unspeakable acts. Not to you, of course, because we've got to convince them of your power somehow. But we'll play that by ear. It's not really good to plan it out. You have to take it by the moment, depending on your pronouncements and what you see. We'll have to make sure some of it comes true,
Well,
one
of
way or
course.
another.
And after we have a small following, maybe a dozen and a half, obviously, someone would need to attack me so I can prove I'm divinely protected.
You see? And you would be divinely protected, of course. We could easily make sure that you get attacked by somebody who's competent, but not too competent, believable, but never putting you in actual danger.
Of course, the forces of evil don't have to be well thought out or strong.
Ooh. And then maybe I can get killed in the attack, come back as I'll be a different follower later on, of course. Your brave guardian, and then you'll have to pick someone new from the group to be your special person, which shows that offer of reward again, you see?
Hmm. You're not exactly invisible around town, so
Yeah, but there's ways to change how you look to be somebody different.
I don't think you're willing to do that.
Oh, no. But if I'm helping you with a cult with a different face, I can always die and go back to my normal, wonderful self, you see?
Sure.
You pre-planned that.
Real quick, which way do you use?
What do you mean? To change my face?
Yeah.
Same way a lot do. The same way our sewer rat friends hide who they are.
No.
I just will myself to be somebody different.
Yeah, okay.
Why? That's an odd question to ask.
Oh, there's another way. There's a better way.
I've heard rumors about that. Never seen it myself, but I've heard rumors. But I've also heard the ones who do it are decidedly unfriendly and the kind of people I don't think Maureen could protect me from if I was ever caught associating with them. So obviously I would never associate with individuals like that.
Not ever. Even if it
No.
meant it kind of shielded you from magic tracking.
No, I would never, ever do something like that. I'm too much of the good boy to tip off any one of things in the city.
Yeah, I believed you until you said you were a good boy.
Good and evil is an outdated concept. It is archaic.
Don't do that. You were just talking about heroes and villains.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to convince me you don't have at least a somewhat binary point of view.
Yes, I do. If I do it, it's okay. And since we're going to form your cult, obviously, if you do it, it's okay. You see, that's how this works. Perspective.
Right. So what happens when you're okay and my okay clash?
Well, I'm hoping we don't have that problem. I'm
On a
sure
long
we
enough-
can work through it.
On a long enough timeline, brothers and sisters always fight.
Yes, but you know what they say. When family fights, woe beget anyone who gets in the way of that. We may fight each other and have our little squabbles, but if anyone tries to step in, well, a family turns on them because that's what family does. Ooh. That guy, you see him? He just stole that man's wallet. Quite interesting.
Why interesting?
Well, we could balance out some things. Yes, I know. You seemed upset that I was going to have that woman go kill her husband. That's fine. We could have him step in front of that bus.
I wasn't upset that you were going to have her go kill someone. I'm upset that there's no point to it. It's
This
just
is a
chaos
point.
for chaos's sake.
No, there's a point. There's always a point. But there's a point to this. We could solve the mugger problem. One less mugger in the ceiling, one less pickpocket, one less thief. Oh, shit. Never mind. Missed our chance. I'd have to go run back down the street. Not really. I mean, I already get enough looks wearing this shirt in the cold weather. If I start running down the street, what will people think?
You could just put the sweater on.
But then it breaks my look.
I assure you it doesn't. You're so handsome. Nothing could break that.
Well, you are so kind. And you, my dear, I hope you don't mind me saying, are beautiful, but you're my sister and we shouldn't talk like that.
I can
Again,
recognize
we're
good
not
looks. It
West
runs in the
Virginia.
family.
Yeah, but my dear, you look nothing like Paula. Not nearly as frumpy as she is.
There's a lot of sins good highlights can cover.
I don't think we could highlight enough for that comparison. Dear old mom. His dear old mom.
Hmm.
Well, if we can get into some other trouble tonight, we could go to one of these bars and cause a fight to break out.
That would be fun.
I don't know what they'll fight over. I'm sure we can find a reason.
Probably
Actually,
me.
I'll be fair. I don't even normally need to make a reason. I can just go in and concentrate and just watch, say a few words, and suddenly people are enraged, wanting to hit everything and break things. And
How do you do that?
my charming personality.
No.
No. It's something of our blood. You can do it with enough practice, enough training, enough time.
Well, in that case, I'm sure I'll figure it out sooner or later.
Just concentrate on making your people pull their inner demons to the surface. A lot of people seem to have a lot of bottled up rage. Now, it doesn't work on everybody for the bottled rage. Some people just start sobbing. Some people, don't do anything, which is weird. But most people, they tend to do some of their darker emotions, and it works great for that.
No, sometimes people are just empty.
Those are the worst ones. It's a shame because you can't really open them up to anything new when they're fully empty. They so broken by existence that it's a mercy just to free them from it.
See, if you had opened with that, I would have maybe gotten behind you.
Well, that's not why I do it. But it's something to know.
I have a cold. You can be primogen, but I think you need a better plan than I do what I want.
It's worked so far.
You haven't been primogen before.
No, you're right, I haven't. And the current batch that are around, some of them will have to go before I can be accepted. I know it's shocking. It shocks me every time, but some of them don't like me.
Oh,
They
I'm
don't
sure
know my
that's not
finer
true.
points. Like that little stunt ass Nikolai. Half pint. Maybe that's why he doesn't like me. I called him half pint.
Hmm. If that's enough to hold a grudge, then so be it.
Well, unfortunately, the Tremere love to hold grudges.
We all do. Like how I still hold a grudge. They all framed us for kidnapping.
See, you should be quite upset at that.
Mhm.
Have you started thinking of how to get even with them?
That is a long-term plan.
My advice is don't. I've thought of this before. I've given some thought to it. Don't do extravagant things hoping to catch them at Elysia. First of all, many of the kindred in this city would be quite upset if something happened to Elysia.
No.
If you want to unite everyone against you, start a fire in Elysia, and I can guarantee it'll be a hot time in the city. Briefly. No. To get even with them, you're going to have to find a way to ruin their own reputation, because that's what they care most about. Their little petty fiefdoms, their little piece of the pie. Why have a piece of the pie when you can have the whole bakery? And yet they don't understand that.
Well, we'll work on it one at a time.
We should. I know, again, you don't see eye to eye with me on some things, but there's some things I think we can work together on. The cult is a good one. It's a good start. And in the event I do finally achieve my goal and become a representative of our wonderful clan here in the city and become Primogen, I will make sure you get to do acknowledgement for being a supporter of me and get all the rewards you will be due for that.
Yes, I can't wait to see what those rewards might be.
No, nothing is too good for family, right?
Right.
Now come, you have to tell me about this priest thing I heard you all had a run-in with.
Oh, yes. 2 people caught on fire.
Wasn't you, was it?
No.
Good. Because if they did set you on fire, I'd have to tell Maureen, and her paranoia is bad enough as it is. She would be obligated to do something to protect her family. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't make you live in the asylum with the rest of us. Pretty sure.
I would say be careful where you rest, but it sounds like the asylum is a non-negotiable, so
Yeah. It's... Sis, you are a canary that should not be caged.
you know me so well.
I see it in you. You would not do well if you were caged. You would waste away. No. You should be free.
We've got souls to save after all.
That's right. Can't lead a cult from in there. Not the right kind of cultists. Plus, you wouldn't be able to recruit anybody in there anyway. Maureen's got that place on lock. She's got... I mean, I have to pull some pretty creative ways to get out.
Well, may you never run out of ways.
Hope not. That would be totally unfun for me. I would have to resort to drastic measures, which would cause a rift in the family, and we
Ugh.
can't have that.
No, the crime rates would plummet. Got to keep up the ecosystem.
Oh, I am a drop in the bucket compared to some of the criminals around here. One night I will tell you about, well, Mr. Jackson, Kevin as they call him, and, well, the Capone stories alone we could spend weeks talking about.
Yeah, have you heard from him?
No, he avoids our clan. He finds us unreliable and untrustworthy.
Oh, Dad.
He doesn't understand that in olden times, all great kings had a clan of the moon at their side as advisor and seer. He doesn't understand that.
Well, if we get very bored, well, maybe we can prove he needs one.
We could. He is an amateur when it comes to butchery. He thinks he's so good. He believes the movies and the stories said about him. His butchery is his idea of a subtle threat. It's a Tommy gun to a group of people on the wall. That's not subtle. That is...
And maybe cars. Like, he does know cars don't hurt us that badly, right?
Well, yes. Did you get run over?
I didn't.
Oh. But then I won't have to find a way to kill him then.
No.
Oh. Hey, there's been a few people he has sent a message to that way. When you think about it, it's amateurish, but it's effective. It doesn't normally kill us. He doesn't mount wooden spikes on the front of his car.
It's all role play.
It's a game. You know, if he killed one of us, he would have to face the punishment for that when he got caught, because he is not smart enough to do it and get away with it.
No, but Torper's free.
Even that, and depending on who you do it to, can be a problem.
Well, luckily, so far, I've only truly well and pissed off Annabelle and Jules.
Jules, Annabelle is not a problem. She is, well, she's an airheaded trollop.
Yes.
I would not piss that Jules individual off. Again, I haven't met her, but she supposedly runs orphans, and I have heard rumors about her. Well, not many of our kind accept a duel to the death, because one of us don't walk away. She did. Ask Horace about that and you'll understand.
I will be sure to do that.
You know he is one of us, right? He's not part of the family. He said the odds weren't in it.
No. Was there death pool for you at some point?
My name was once on it. I don't know how it happened. But the one who put the most money on me had an accident. For some reason, forgot to keep track of what time it was.
Sometimes people just get so busy when they're not minding their own business.
Yeah. After a permanent case of sunburn, my name disappeared off the list. Come on, let's walk the city. And until you continue walking, I'm sure you spar the whole night, him trying to convince you he's right and you poking holes in his logic. I'd like to thank you, and I feel dirty playing that character because he's a fucking bigger monster than Regina is.
The word handsome lodged right here. Ugh.
Yeah. Ugh. Thank you, everyone. For this scene, I am Shanky McStabber, but I'll be playing Horace Turnbull, the Malkavian.
And I am Mama McStabber, and I am playing Jules DeVoe of Clan Toreador.
Hello, I'm House, and I'm playing Harry North, Bruja.
This scene opens up. We are in. Orphans have gathered. It's closed tonight. Special private performances is what it says, but it's closed. The only ones in the place are Horace, Jules, and Harry. Of course, outside watching the doors is Barry.
Mm-hmm.
Her doorman, bouncer, muscle.
Mm-hmm.
And this meeting is just starting. So, Jules, I've heard you're friends with these new people. I mean, Lucas, I know him, but you're friends.
You could say that, yes.
Harry, I know you know Jules. I just wanted to get over here. The money's kind of drying up a little on the betting because most of the people know all the fighters we've got going on right now. So
You want some new blood.
I'm thinking we need some new blood to spice up the betting pool a little.
By the way, Harry, it's good to see you again.
How you doing, gorgeous?
Doing
Or should
all right.
should I call you my diamond who likes to get rough?
Shh.
Apologies.
So what are you thinking, Horace?
Oh, I mean, we've got the obvious contenders, Genghis. We haven't invited him yet. I know.
He'd be a good punching bag.
Yeah, yeah.
See, the thing about Genghis is he can fight,
He can.
and what most people don't know is he's actually a little rich boy, which means he's got a lot of money, which means
Oh,
money gets into the club,
yeah.
into the fights. We get our cut, of course, but
Mm.
it's a good injection of funds. He can fight, so and let's be fair, he's got a list of enemies. Quite a number of them would love a chance to jump in the ring with him,
There's a
punch him
lot of
around.
people who would love to kick his ass.
Just as long as they know the rules.
Genghis is an anarch, but
Well, it wouldn't be the first anarch in the place.
yeah,
Hey,
he'll follow
if-
the rules.
if to the death is on the table, as long as both consent to it, that's fine. I don't care. But I'm not going to have someone killing off someone who's not expecting to
Mm-hmm.
be in a free for all.
Oh, they just like to punch him around a bit.
How well does Genghis follow rules?
Here's the funny thing about Genghis is at heart, he's a follower, not a leader.
Mm.
I don't think he'd
Give
break
a
the
strong
rules.
presence and he'll follow.
Exactly. So what he'll end up doing is he'll latch on to whoever's on top that month and be best friends with him. And I don't think he'll break the rules because, well, I mean, he wouldn't be allowed back, and which causes
Yeah.
him a problem if he doesn't get to hang
with
out.
the cool kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You break the rules, you're staked.
Mhm.
That's the rules.
Well, then nothing's lost. It's Genghis.
Well,
I don't need this to be getting a reputation, though.
True.
One rule breaker begets more rule breakers.
true.
I mean, I know Juggler's the one who vouched for me. And Juggler, as reckless as he can be, he's not a rule breaker when it comes to the club.
Nobody's chaos up to a point.
Yeah.
Well, I know he's also cutting his teeth, or at least trying to, on some Sabat, but, we'll see.
So
If
Genghis,
you think he might be a good one, I mean, Harry, do you have an aversion to it?
No.
Okay.
Horace is right. We need new blood.
Yeah, and he's got money, so.
And as mentioned, there is a long line of people who would happily get in the ring with him. So that
Mm-hmm.
more new blood.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, we don't allow the 2 to the death unless it's consenting both ways. And
Right.
Genghis isn't dumb enough to step up for that, because as soon as he announced he'll take a 2 to the death, Tyrus should be the first one in the ring against him.
Yeah. And then he'd play with him.
And then he'd kill him. And
he'd kill him.
Genghis knows better.
Because Tyrus likes to play with his prey. But yes. Okay, so you're obviously coming to me because you're interested in the kids.
Is that what you're calling them, the kids?
Well, they're my little birds, but I imagine you're probably wanting Lucas.
He was my first thought.
Who's
He's-
Lucas?
Gangrel. He's stoic, but reliable.
Can he put on a show?
I'm pretty sure he can. He's kind of building a reputation as the nudist gangrel in the city.
Yeah, he has no problem changing wherever he happens to be if it just involves him naked in the street, which is what I heard happened from some of Kevin's boys. They saw him just stripped naked right in front of the car in the middle of down in South Side. Stripped.
We sure we're not talking about the other club for him to join?
No,
No,
he's actually a photographer of all things. But yeah.
Plenty of casting couches, I imagine.
You have to get to meet him because he's actually a really good one. But I think, he might be a good one if he's interested in it. I'd say offer the invitation.
The other one, and I know I'm going to get pushback from you on this, is Simon.
What is he going to do? Dance around the people?
Well, here's the thing. He passed Sven's check. You know, Sven is
I know what Sven is. That we're not.
exactly. He is what he is.
The
He
fuck
could take
does
a
this
punch.
mean?
Sven likes to pull a test on newcomers into Horace's place.
Yeah, when they come to the cave, they got to pass Sven.
Mm-hmm. And literally, it's can you take a punch from him? And he hits like a fucking Mack truck.
He is 6'2" 3-ish, probably about 4 or 5 feet wide. Sailor. He goes on the lakes. He's engineer on one of those damn lake boats, and they call him Sven. He's not Nordic at all, but they just call him that because he looks like it. And it's the one punch game. He gives them one punch, and then they have to take one from him.
Mm-hmm.
And most people don't get back up from his. I'll give Simon credit. He got hit pretty hard. He did a backflip onto the table and just turned it into a roll and jumped right back on his feet. And I know our kind, a punch don't always get him, but man, I've seen Sven break the jaws off of our types before.
Mm-hmm.
So he passed it, and I'd be inclined to give him a chance. But it's on you, Harry. It's your thing. Toreador.
I mean,
Yeah, if you want to consider it maybe as an opener, definitely not a closer.
2 questions, I guess. Toreador, some flags come up. Would he have any interest in doing something like this? Yeah, he can take a punch, but does he want to take a punch? And 2,
Well, I know he
Would he-
wants to meet you.
I think he's
I mean-
eager to prove himself.
Oh, that is definitely a thing.
one of those types.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Toreador they're not normally what you think of in a fight club area or any kind of fighting. But I met the Viscount a few years ago, and he was a Toreador that turned, swordplay into a true art form. So,
Excuse me, whose place are you in?
oh, I know.
Okay.
Oh, you would have
Watch your
trouble.
mouth.
You would have trouble with him. He is a mercenary for hire that
Mhm.
kills for money,
Mhm.
or an archine for blood and favors. But so
Is
it's
he
not
an
unseen.
asshole?
Professional,
Okay, then that's not an
right?
asshole.
Uh,
So I would never challenge him. I only
So-
challenge the assholes.
I mean, it's not out of the realm of reality. We could get some good shows and some good money on the bets from a Toreador.
Mm-hmm.
My second question being, would there be anyone who would want to punch him back?
Oh, probably.
He's a Toreador, and Annabelle, by proxy, pisses everybody in the city off. So by proxy, somebody's going to want to punch him.
And he's kind of seeing Juggler's child.
Juggler hasn't
Kind of.
killed him yet.
I know.
Kind of. I've heard they've been making the rounds at the bars here lately.
See that scar in the wall?
So he's just stupid enough to do this.
Yes.
But come on, it's Evelyn. She is.
That was me breaking up their dirty dancing in here. Okay.
The thing about Evelyn is when she puts her sight on somebody, you talk about stupid. No, she is just good enough to lead pretty much anything male around by the cock, and hell, half the females around too.
She's very good. Juggler needs to watch his back with that one.
I don't think he understands what he's created.
Mm-mm. Or he does, and he thinks it's a challenge.
I mean, the rest of them in that group, I don't see inviting the Ventru.
Mm.
She doesn't strike me as
She's not the type.
right. You wouldn't want the Malkavian there because I'll be fair. The last time we let a Malkavian in, Sun was nothing but a problem. So
Yeah.
Don't say
And
no
the-
quite yet to any of them. Again,
yeah.
We
I
don't have a lot
really
of
don't
ru-
think Margot would be.
we don't-
in. Yeah, no.
I can't. I can't, in
don't-
good conscience, invite a Tremere to this. This is supposed to be
What's-
kept a secret.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you tell her, Nikolai finds out. And as amusing as it would be to see this 9-year-old body come in there and kick ass as Nikolai, I don't think he would find it as amusing as we do.
so we are expecting coterie members to keep secrets from each other.
Well, of course. Isn't that part of the fun? Isn't that, we can place a bet on that, how long they keep that a secret.
Oh. A week tops.
I'll take that. I'll give you 2-1 on that.
Okay.
Regardless, you know the rule. If you step inside the underground, you're fighting.
I know. I know.
Doesn't even be to the death, but you're fighting. So
So
if any
Margot-
of those
And
coterie
Kenny,
members join,
I don't know if Kenny's the type.
No, I don't know either. Margot, since she won't be fighting, she won't be showing up at the club. So anything she finds out, I'm sure Nikolai's heard it exists anyway, as long as they don't tell her where it is. Because if she shows up, she will have to fight at least the first time she comes in.
Harry, Simon wants to meet you because I actually recommended you. He's looking for a place to dance. He's had experience in New Orleans with like burlesque shows, things like that. And he's actually a trained dancer, so he's very good.
does he have the goods?
He's got the goods. So I figure I'm thinking if you consider at least talk to him, and if you want to invite him, do it. If you don't. But it might be a good way to test him to see how good he might be, not just as a dancer, if you want to maybe employ him.
If you want to test him out in a fight,
Mm-hmm.
I can put him up against Fred, my bartender. A lot of people underestimate Fred.
Mm-hmm.
He's been a ghoul a while, though, so I wouldn't put him up against the gangrel, not in a no-holds-barred,
No.
discipline fight, but
I'm not that
Against
mean. I wouldn't
Simon?
put him up against his own coterie mate.
yeah, but let Simon test out Fred. I'm sure Fred wouldn't mind taking a swing at Mr. Chardonnay. He asked for wine in my cave. And, we're not a bar that serves wine.
Margot talked about getting spanked, and she points to the paddle on the wall that has Margot burned into it.
Who the fuck are you bringing me?
The ones that, I'm telling you, between Simon and Kenny, there's some good action to be had there.
There is.
Right.
They're
I
both.
believe you.
Kenny is.
Oh, sorry, Simon and Lucas. Kenny,
Kenny,
not sure on yet.
I'm not. He's very tied up right now with Baby Chorus. He's working on a studio for us, so I doubt
I'm sure he's tied up.
I don't know. I've been hearing rumors
No
he's
offense.
been cited a lot lately in Elysia, too.
Oh, well, I mean, he is the child of a prince, kind of. And it makes sense.
Yeah. Not a real prince. Come on.
I didn't say it, you did.
I'll say it. If Modius is a prince, I'm an archon, okay?
Horace, you been keeping out on me?
Yeah. That'll be the damn day. Want to bet on that?
Yeah, hang out with them.
I would say, you want to bet on whether I get to be an archon or not?
Not at all. Not at all.
Regarding Simon and potential business venture, he can come by on a trial basis.
Okay.
If his moves and his ass get him tips, great. And then if he shows that people are interested in him, we can talk about employment.
Okay.
That's on you. I'm just thinking of it's been a while since, we got Jules there, but ever since that damn Capone incident, nobody wants to fight Jules, even not to the death. So we need to get another Toreador in there to draw, to play the crowd, maybe.
We need.
I don't mind. I've been very busy. So. Oh, by the way, gentlemen, have you heard about Sullivan Dane?
I've heard about
Enlighten
it.
me.
Jesuit hunter in the city of some reputation. So just be aware. Be careful.
So, being that you're mentioning it, it's not something you could have just handled yourself.
Rumor has it, this particular Jesuit, he firebombed that little Tremere. He also gave Balthazar a hell of a bloody nose when Balthazar went looking for him, too.
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't one to handle. This is just one to avoid.
Mm-hmm. Look, I come from Europe. I'm used to the fucking Catholic hunters. You just avoid them. Stay under their radar if you can.
You know more about this than I do, so what you say goes.
Just looking out for you, Harry.
Yeah, well, appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone got some ideas about a Nosferatu we could get down into the fight club? We haven't gotten any of those in yet, and I'd really... If Nathaniel wasn't a bloody psychopath, I'd say him, but,
God, what has he been up to lately? Haven't heard squeak of him.
He's kind of latched on to Balthazar. He's one of Balthazar's fucking bully boy hounds right now.
Balthazar isn't even really a sheriff. He's a self-proclaimed sheriff.
Yeah, well, Loden lets him get away with it, so...
It's because Loden doesn't have a fucking cock.
And, coming from me saying he's a little bit too unstable, that should tell you something.
Most fanatics are.
He's not playing with a full deck, I can guarantee that. But I can't think of any other... I'd love to see Khaled get in there with that sword, but then again, That would be to the death by default if Khaled brings his sword.
No, unfortunately, as a Toreador, I don't exactly get Nosferatu banging down my door to socialize, okay?
Yeah.
There is that Nos that likes to come get a private room way in the back. He might know something.
Shit, is he back in town?
He was last week. I don't know if he is now,
That's
but
the last thing this fucking city needs is Nick. Jesus, man. Oh. I don't think you've met Nick,
I don't
Jules.
think I have. How long has he been gone? Because I've been here a decade.
Yeah, well, he was here not even a decade ago, but he pops in and out. He's fucking mercenary in some ways. I mean, he works for, unlike the rest of them that deal in information, he's not as good as Martin at pure favor broken, but, you know, he'll do just about anything for the right offer.
I mean, a man who knows he can be bought. Nothing wrong with that.
I didn't know he was back in town. That's good to know, though. I mean, that's a thought. He doesn't have much money.
Does he have skill?
so it doesn't matter if he has money as long as people are willing to bet on him or against him.
I mean, he's the kind of guy that the favors you can get with a bet, you know, take it away from some money and turn it into some boons and some.
Hey, we pilfer in boons too. I mean,
Yeah. He's got his child that's with him. Helicopter pilot. Damn good one, too. Very useful when you need unconventional modes of transportation, we'll say. My understanding, he was a Huey pilot in Nam. So we could probably see about Nick. I didn't know he was back in town. That might be useful.
last question from me. Anything you need me to do for this crop of fresh meat?
We got to make sure we line up. I'll make sure Fred's available to line up on Simon his night. Question would be if we get Lucas there. I'm trying to think of who we'd put up against Lucas. If you want funny, we
Well, I was
make
thinking
Genghis.
Yes, because Genghis so has a man crush on him.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Lucas told me about that.
Because Lucas was the most powerful of the coterie the first time Genghis met them. So now he's like trying to latch on to Lucas.
And he likes those fangs that Lucas always has. Lucas can't seem to get rid of his fangs. They're like always out.
They're always out.
Yeah. So
I
we
don't
could
know,
side up
Genghis.
Lucas versus Genghis.
I don't know if that makes for a good fight, though, if Genghis has a hard-on for Lucas.
I mean,
Again, both still have to consent to the bout.
Yeah, I have a feeling from what Lucas has said that Lucas wouldn't have a problem punching fucking Genghis right out.
It's more Genghis wanting to punch Lucas.
Yeah. I
What
mean,
about
he might
Tiny?
want to test his mettle against him.
Well, yeah.
Be a chance for him to, you know, if Lucas wins, that just makes Genghis want to hang out with him more.
Right.
And if Lucas loses, well, then maybe Genghis will leave him the fuck alone and pick somebody else.
Right.
And
So
catch
it's
the
kind
hint.
of a win-win.
If Genghis consents and you think it's going to be a good fight, then fine. But I don't want Lucas going in there and just kicking Genghis's ass because that makes for no fun.
Right.
Oh, it would be an interesting fight. I can tell you that.
I personally have not seen Lucas fight, but I can always find out a little bit more if you need it.
I mean, Tyrus seems to think Lucas can hold his own.
I mean, I'm sure he can.
And for
He
Tyrus to
seems the
even,
loner type, and even if he's young, he's made it this far.
he's a big boy.
Yeah. Real big boy.
And that's
wanna
just
make
the
sure
thought of someone to test him up against. I mean, we could probably find some others, but I think it'd be a fun match to watch. We don't want to hurt him. We don't want to put him up against Damien or anything, because
Oh God, Damien would mop the floor with both of them.
Damien would spend the whole time insulting Simon's shoes while he beat up on Lucas. Damien doesn't like Simon's choice of footwear. Of course, Damien doesn't like anyone who's not wearing Chuck Taylors or Nikes, but you know. I think we could do a Genghis fight, sure. We get some good money. I could see some bets on it, because a lot of people know about Genghis. They know who he is, know what he does.
Yeah.
Lucas would be the unknown. We could
Well,
get some good action on
Everybody's
that.
talking about My Little Birds. Okay, everybody. So even if people aren't well connected, but they're at our little hidey hole, they'll know who they are. And they'll probably have opinions and want to place bets.
And I'd say
what are your plans for these little birds of yours, Jules? Not like you to always take interest in
I like
newbies.
to have proteges, but they can be places I can't. They can change things in ways that I can't.
You said there's a Tremere and a Malkavian in this group.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Malkavian we
Asking-
don't want to invite to the club. I can tell you, she's been hanging out with Son.
Mm-hmm.
It's asking for a lot of trouble and a lot of attention.
Oh, so far they have been making lots of waves.
It's a lot of money.
I mean, the Deadpool on them is impressive.
Nice thing about waves, it's crazy above the surface, but under it you can
Yeah.
slip on by, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
bring on
no,
Lucas.
I have no desire to harm these young ones, not in the slightest. I actually am teaching them.
Good. Yeah, bring on Lucas. If Simon wants to come by the club at some point, we'll give it a test run. Like I said, for the rest of their coterie, they step in to watch, they're fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter who they are.
I'll make sure when I pass it on to Lucas that he lets them know that they show up. They're getting in the ring.
If they talk about it, they end up staked.
Yep. I mean, as long as they don't tell him where it is. I mean, I know Nikolai knows you have that club. I know he does. But knowing there's out there a fight club and knowing where it is, where it's operating out of, is totally different subject. So as long as they don't tell Margot where they're going. And I get the impression from what Lucas has said that she's real careful about explaining to the coterie not to tell her certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Because she doesn't want to have to pass it up to Nikolai.
Right. Of course, that girl thinks Nikolai's going to take everything and not realizing Nikolai's only going to take what's important to Nikolai.
You said there was another Toreador. Anyone else in this group?
Just there.
I've thought of one, but I don't know if they'd do it.
Who?
You're not going to like this. Nero. I've thought about it. He's got that.
Why have you been thinking about Nero?
Look, I know he cares about his music and all, but don't you ever get that feeling when you're around him that under the surface there's
What, a monster?
potential for violence?
Have you taken a look at any of us?
Yeah, he's kind of.
One bad day.
Seriously.
I mean, the other thought was Kathy, but I don't think she's ready for it yet.
No, not yet.
There's potential there, and I would never insult you, Harry, by suggesting Brett Stryker come, because I wouldn't want you to have to get the Fight Club STD shots. I don't think you need to get your Fight Club inoculated
Last I
from
heard,
syphilis.
he was being forced to walk around the city in a diaper.
So we've got a Gangrel, 2 Toreador, a Malkavian, and a Tremere.
That group,
And a Ventru.
we won't invite the Ventru or the Tremere.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need to come in. The Ventru is...
Ventru will try to monetize it for themselves.
No.
Jesus.
Her line is not one I want to have come to the club.
Yeah.
She's child of, again, Peter Zune. That puts her as child of fucking Hardestat by twice removed, 3 times removed, something like that.
Twice removed. Yeah.
And that's-
It's
So
direct
let's
from him.
remove her from this conversation then.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
Yeah. I'm real careful with that one.
Oh, important to bring up with this Simon fella too.
Mm.
He causes trouble for anyone who does work for me, and he will be staked faster than he can realize.
No, just
You know,
explain it to him. He takes instruction very well.
You said his decision-making concerns me with who he's shacking up with.
Oh, trust me. I believe him when he tells me that it started out innocently enough, and she took that and freaking wrapped it right around her finger.
Yeah, I
That
don't
is
blame
my
him
point.
for
He
that.
might not cause danger, but if danger finds him, that is trouble I do not need.
I know.
That's true.
I know.
I mean, he'll get the same rules as everybody else. You know?
Same rules, and if I do take him under, he will have the same protections.
Right. Don't
But I
be
don't
bringing
regret
trouble up
it.
into your house. I understand.
I mean,
No, everything you've asked is agreeable. We'll make it work. And
And
let's put on a good
honestly,
show.
I'm all for them making decisions for themselves and testing things out.
yeah, maybe Simon won't want to go down to the Fight Club, but I think he will. I think he's got that baby Toreador want to prove something to the world kind of attitude.
I want to see for myself too if he can take a punch like you say.
He got it from
as,
Sven.
as Sven did it, he can, but definitely doesn't hurt to test it.
Sven don't even have hands. He punches him with a ham hock. I mean, he's just big old meat.
Yeah. Anything else you need from me?
No, and it's at this point Barry sticks his head in the door. Hey, Jules,
Yeah,
he's here.
just one moment. Harry, do you need anything from me?
Not right now.
You
You'll know
let
if I
me
do.
know. Okay.
He'll take Jules's hand, kiss it kind of
Mhm.
sarcastically.
Mm-hmm. Always the charmer. And then she
Yeah, it
turns
looks
to
like we're
Horace.
getting dismissed here, Harry.
Yeah.
Come on over to the cave with me. I've got your cut. So I can
Perfect.
we can take care of that tonight. Settle up the account real quick.
Always a pleasure, Horace.
Yeah, you might want to check your bet on the board though when you come back by next time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm telling you, the Ventru's starting to pick up some bets.
Oh, I
She-
will have to take a look next time I'm by there. Do let me know when Ramrod is not there. Because
don't-
I think it's hilarious that he's been running his mouth all over town about me, but he's never actually been able to lay eyes on me. I'm going to keep that going.
It's all right if Dred's there.
Oh, he's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you know.
He's like the least asshole of all of them. Yeah.
Oh, I lied. I did have one request.
What's that?
Find yourself in the ring sooner than later.
I will do my very best.
Night, gorgeous.
Right now we're recording an album, so it's busy, but as soon as I can.
I mean, if you want, I'll make sure Capone sends some more thugs around and
Let me finish the recording first, and then I'll be needing something to bide my time with. So then it might take some.
I don't know if he'll fall for that a second time.
Probably not.
Well-
Because whatever he sends to me, I will destroy.
That's the problem, Harry. That's why I don't want her to fight too much. You know, it's hard to make money when no one wants to bet against her.
I know.
Just got to find a better opponent then.
That's fine.
I wonder if I can get the Viscount to come in town.
That would be fun.
Wonder what that
Not
would
to the
cost.
death. It would be fun, though, to see if he would just do it for sport.
First blood?
First blood.
Let me
I would
see.
agree to that with him. If he's a professional, it'd be good to see if I still got it.
It'd be an interesting fight for sure. A lot of sword play back and forth.
Because once upon a time, I was a professional, too.
I'll see if I can drum him up. Okay, let's get out of here, Harry, before...
Have a good evening, gentlemen.
Take care, Jules. And if you don't take care, at least keep taking.
Bye, Harry.
And as Harry and Horace step out, Barry comes back in with another gentleman.
Hey everyone, I am Kyra Glaciate, and I'll be playing Francisco Pisano. The Giovanni.
Oh, Mr. Pisanab, it's so good to see you.
Miss Defoe, it's a pleasure and honor to be in your presence once more. What a lovely place you got.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're welcome anytime. Would you like to have a seat?
Of course. And Francisco sits, he takes out his hat, he takes out a little Bible in his front, a rosary. What do I owe the pleasure of being called all the way to Chicago for?
Well, she sits down across the table from you and she says, well, to put it quite frank, my employer wishes your service.
Oh, that's interesting.
Menelae knows you've created a ritual that can suppress the beast.
By Menelae, you mean...
Of Sparta, Menelaus?
One of the oldest, I see.
Yes. Could you possibly be able to do such to a beast such as his?
It's, I'm sorry, quite disconcerting. I've never spoken about this ritual to anyone.
Trust. There are things that he can know that no one would think he ever could. But he doesn't know the details of your ritual, just that you've created it. That's why I'm
Well-
asking if it can be done.
I am not quite worried about him knowing, but it's reassuring that others might not. It is a dangerous and, to many, unsavory ritual. I've never done it. It's much too high of a cost. But a
What sort of
request...
what sort of cost are we talking about here?
As you know, I am a scholar of the death and ghosts side. So, of course, much of my area of expertise require such tastes. To quell a beast, it requires sacrifice. One, someone willing, not mind-controlled, not dominated, willing.
Does it have to be mortal?
the spark of life is hard to utilize on undead. Not impossible, but it would need to be
Prefer
someone,
mortal. Okay.
either that or someone close, very close
Mm,
to their humanity.
mm,
And the rest of the sacrifices do not need to be willing, but they do need to be good people. As close to good people as we can find. And the number jumps up exponentially by the power of the beast. One of his size, we are talking more than 20 people. And proper place, proper altar, consecrated land, perhaps.
hmm. I'm not so much a fan of the wholesale slaughter, but I mean, you could just start up a cult.
Well, I am a man of Christ, a man of religion. If it is for a good cause, I can absolutely understand those who would very hastily accept their invitation to the side of God.
From what I understand, he is seeking to suppress his beast because his ancient enemy is also here. And if he can hide, she will think he is gone.
I believe that is to prevent the massacre of some
Yes,
side.
yes. The last time they went head to head, it was the war at Fort Dearborn. It was a massacre. The time before that, Mount Vesuvius exploded.
No. I make my career of being agreeable, of negotiating, of making things right by as much action and as little friction as possible. I can sympathize with his plight. If it needs to be done, I can start working. This is not an endeavor that will be fast, however. I am
Understood.
not Giovanni. I do not obligate others.
Understood. I can respect that, and so can he. As far as your compensation for it, once you have everything you need, you let myself or another agent who will make themselves available to you know. And it will be seen to.
Of course, but I would require some starting information. I am
Certainly.
not from this land of, you see.
Mm-hmm.
The Pisanob are from the New World, but from the other side of the hemisphere.
Yes.
What is the general climate in the city?
It is similar to on your side of this world. The lands that would be a little mid to south. So the winters here are cold. Very cold. We have a large lake here that provides lake effect snows. So it can be a lot of snow. And Springs and summers are relatively mild. It can get a little hot. It is a city.
I see. It might be possible during the snow. Many will be in need. Many may receive aid.
You may also look into local hospices.
Very well. Am I to fear something?
Try to avoid the politics of the city as much as you can.
The city is Camarilla, to my understanding.
Yes, it is.
My clan isn't very well
Right.
received.
Also, there is a Jesuit hunter in the city. His name is Sullivan Dane.
I see. I had my runs with hunters, but
As have I.
it's not best to thwart that particular wasp.
Exactly. So those are the main things. Oh, there is also a naked wild woman that if you run across her, please run the other way. She is not one of us at all, and she is far more powerful. I don't know what she is.
Voice reaches into your mind, Jules. Tell him, if he does this, I will arrange for his family to hold territory in the medical district before I sleep.
My employer offers territory in this city for your services, for your family to have access to the medical district.
Duly noted. I do believe that with proper time and preparations, it can be done.
Good. I've given you some suggestions on things you can do to gather the numbers of people. As far as finding someone close to him, I will have to speak with others regarding that. I am relatively new to the city myself, only been here a decade. So I will have to find out who is close.
They need not to know every detail,
Of course.
only be willing
Of course.
to sacrifice themselves.
One can be found.
He says one can be found.
All the easier. Anything else? Any helping hand in this city as well?
I have an alternate haven that I can put you up in for the time being until you get yourself established.
I accept.
And she takes out from beside her, she had a bag, and she takes out an envelope, and inside is information on the address and keys.
Takes it, opens it, gives a proper look, and then folds it and put it back in the middle of his clothes.
Barry can take you there.
I am very grateful for
You're
your
welcome.
help.
You're welcome.
In the meantime, as I will be having a prolongated stay, my services will be open to you and any allies that you deem trustworthy.
Perfect.
I'm not sure about the politicals of the city, and you told me very well to avoid them.
Yes. Well, our
So-
prince is Prince Loden. He's of Ventru. There is a Primogen Council that, quite frankly, holds more power than him. There is, of course, my employer and his enemy kind of playing factions here. And there is also an anarch presence, fairly large one, actually, but it's a large metropolitan area here. There are also, Prince Loden has named Archons. They are a group of gangrel called the Wolf Pack. So they are kind of his strong arm. We have a sheriff, Baltazar, who is a Bruja that has a major chip on his shoulder and is an asshole. So try to not get anywhere near him. And yeah, that kind of sums it up. Oh, and the Tremere, yeah, just avoid them. And
Lovely.
yeah, it's the Camarilla City. What can I say? But
Yeah.
but yes, and I also included in that information there for you where the rack is for feeding, things like that, and also certain sites that may be of interest to you.
Okay. I will take my time and move silently.
Good idea. And also is my number in there. Call me if you need anything.
Okay. I will no doubt try to be as courteous as possible. I don't want to intrude in your nightly businesses.
It's okay. It's okay. I am the facilitator. So if you need anything, you let me know.
Very well. And if anyone needs a facilitation in regards to specters, dead,
I will.
history,
I will make sure that favors flow for you.
if someone is in need of proper guidance, spiritual guidance, in
I will
regards
send them
to
your
the-
way.
Thank you. I am a man of my religion, so
Of course.
sometimes people undervalue that.
Yes.
Well, is there anything else that you would like to divulge to me tonight?
I believe that covers it. If I think of anything else, I will send word to you.
Okay. Before I take my leave, one final question, if I may.
Certainly.
You said the city is besieged basically by all sides. Were I to need any particular escape route, if things went haywire, let's say, after all, my affiliations might be a little problematic.
Do not head north towards Milwaukee. I just remembered, there are actually what's called goblin roads between Chicago and Milwaukee. Really weird stuff. Seriously weird stuff. Like, I don't know if it's too much magic or if it might be other supernatural stuff. I don't know what's going on there, but basically people disappear. People like us disappear.
Well, I'm sure the restless and dead might have opinions on that.
Yeah,
I
they
might ask
probably
them.
do. Yeah. If you can get more information on that, that would be lovely.
I understand that you are already trying to favor gather with me.
Of course.
It shall be done.
I am a harpy in the city, so any important information I'll make sure gets to you. Okay.
Well, I appreciate your expertise.
Of course. Of course. But yeah, no, definitely do not head north. There are, of course, as you know, airports in the area. We are also not far, we're not too far from Indianapolis to the south. So if you need an escape route, start to head south. Okay.
Okay. You said something about the lake, perhaps a boat escape?
No. Avoid the lake. There is, I don't know exactly what, but dangerous things in the lake.
This city is full of secrets, isn't it?
It is. Perhaps, there's actually someone you might be able to speak with that could even help you more. I'll see what I can find out if I can get in touch with him to visit with you. I know an old gangrel that's been around the area for a while that isn't an Archon. He's kind of removed from everything a bit, but I'll send word and see if I can't get him to talk to you. His name's Lucian. Okay. He's also a
Perfect.
great one. He resides in Gary, which is just south of Chicago. Really garbage place. You don't want to go there. It's pretty much a dead city. But literally, he's great. He would be able to get you out if you needed it too. So it'd be good for you two to meet. But yeah, because he probably knows more about what exactly is in that lake. Anytime I've tried to dig into it, people just get like real hush. They don't want to talk about it. Yeah.
No, I do not intend to protrude any more of your time. That was my only question.
Of course. One more thing. I'm sorry. It's been a busy night. I would like to make sure that you realize that Chicago is a city that was built on top of remnants of a former Chicago, basically. So there is what's considered an undercity under Chicago. Please avoid it unless you get in good with a Nosferatu.
Oh, I see. Their territory.
Absolutely. They control the underground.
Well, my European family, the main family tree with which I am just a single branch, they intend to do catacombs and things like that. Not my preferred location.
Mm-hmm.
The dead are quite particular about the remains.
Yes.
So I'm not going to intrude unless absolutely necessary.
Okay. But yeah, I'll walk you out and Barry will take you. But do let me know if you need anything at all that I can help with. And I will see about getting Lucian to speak with you and send any other information your way as I come across it.
Francisco actually extends his hand to Jules.
And she takes it.
It is a pleasure to do business with you, and I presume we are going to do many more.
I do hope so.
Have a good evening.
You too.
And Barry comes in. She didn't summon him, but he just comes in the door. Is he going to the first place or the second of our places?
The second.
Of course. Would you please come with me?
Of course. Thank you, Barry.
No problem. And as you all step out, this is where we're going to end this particular intermission, and this is the last of the intermissions for this episode. So I do thank Francisco, Kai, and Harry North making his appearance as House, and we will see you next week. And then Shanky's going to take us out. So let's turn it over to Shanky. Thank you for coming out to tonight's intermissions. First of all, I'd like to give a big thanks to not only our guest players, but a major thanks to Mama McStabber. I forgot to thank her in this final intermission, so I want to make sure she gets her own special thank you, sweetie, for helping out and playing Jules once again. Please, everybody, join us on our Discord. The cast of this show and the cast of all of our shows come from the Discord. We also do live Zoom hangouts with each other. It's not streamed. It's just a way to hang out with the community. If you want to catch our back episodes, pop over to our YouTube channel. You can get all the back episodes of this stream, all of our other World of Darkness streams, independent games. And if you want to see some D&D or Call of Cthulhu 5e, pop over to London Esoteric Society's channel, and you can catch some of that. If you want to check out some amazing content creators, check out our friends over here. These are all members of our community that we like to help promo because they put on good streams, whether it's gaming or just hanging out. They're good people. So one advantage of joining the Discord is you'll get notified if they go live. So another reason to join us on that Discord. If you want to get us some merch, get you some studio merch. We don't push it that hard, but let me tell you, if you want to get some merch, make sure you sign in because some of it is adult and they require you to sign in so that you can actually see a cuss word because they don't want you to see cuss words otherwise. I don't know. But go ahead and do that. Bits of donations, they go to the players of the streams, not the studio itself. We only take the taxes out. If you want to give to the studio, hey, Pop over to our coffee, buy Mama a coffee. You can subscribe here on Twitch, or look, money's tight. I understand that. So one way to support the studio that costs you absolutely nothing. Pop over to our YouTube channel, like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification icon. All of that helps this channel out because we've attracted more people to this community through our YouTube than any other place. And the beauty of being seen by more people is maybe we'll get a chance to play with more of you out there. So please do that. For the schedule this week, there's no Call of Cthulhu on Saturday. Our Keeper of Arcane Lore is taking a break, but there will be at 8 p.m. Eastern, Chicago Hidden City. It's a V5 Chronicle run by Junie Von Esch, and you can go check that out. And of course, Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, we have our Changeling game where they just did a wedding, and now they're back to the rest of the season. So you should check that out. And of course, next Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, we're going to kick off season 3 of For Dust We Are. So get ready for that shit. And so you're aware, we like to end every stream with some stuff on mental health. Listen, mental health, it's not a joke. It's not a laughing matter. Take your mental health seriously. Take the mental health of others seriously. Please check in on those around you. Make sure they're okay, because a lot of people are not okay and they're masking it right now. So I want you to reach out to your friends, say, hey, everything all right? How you doing? How you holding up? And listen, if you suffer from mental health issues like many of us do, myself included, I want you to reach out to your support network. But if you don't feel you can, in chat's a list of numbers you can call or text 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and get the help you really need. And if you watch this on YouTube, or you're in crisis and you're not on stream or not seeing the stream, or even if you're not in the U.S., go to findahelpline.com, put in your country of origin, and you will find out the support lines in your country. Okay? Because look, mental health is health. We want you to take care of yourselves. And finally, since Mama is not here, I want to say, get your goddamn shots. We should not be having a measles outbreak in North Carolina. It should not be resurging, and we almost had it beat. And now the idiots out there refusing to get their shots are just causing it to come back. So please get your shots. And listen, we've got a lawful, unconstitutional acting government right now. If you supported that, if you voted for it, if you voted third party, if you voted, as some sort of protest or just abstain from voting, I want you to fuck right off. People are dying now because of the past election, because we put a tapioca-brained, dementia-filled lunatic in office who has let his Nazi cabinet unleash secret police on U.S. citizens. And please fuck right off. Go right off the fuck office keep going and fall off the fucking map for all I care. We don't need you around here, because things are bad, everybody. And listen, for the rest of us, we need to fight the good fight. We need to watch out for each other. We need to take care of ourselves. Do it smartly. Videotape it. Apparently, the biggest thing these big, bad, tough ice guys are afraid of is somebody with a camera in their hand. So be that camera, videotape them everywhere you see them. And just take care of yourselves, okay? And hopefully we see you for tomorrow's Hidden City or Changeling, or the For Dust We Are season premiere next week. So I do thank you. Good night, everybody.